Hell yeah, brother.
Are we rolling?
Hell yeah, we're rolling.
It's rolling,
Are
dude.
we on? Are we live?
Yeah,
We're
usually
live.
there's like a soundtrack, but there's so many people in here.
I feel like it's hard. It's weird without the soundtrack. Like the soundtrack almost gets you pumped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To start.
Here,
Yeah.
I can just.
Yeah, just play it on your phone real quick.
But then the people are going to see it twice.
Oh, fuck them. Well, don't fuck them. You guys are good. You guys are great. Watch. Keep watching. Fuck them.
When we re-listen to this as our own selves, our only fans. We're our only fans.
Do you have an OnlyFans?
Yeah.
I'll sub.
Yeah, it's me. Yeah.
Okay.
What do you do? What do you do on it?
I like to put my dick backwards and try to fuck myself.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's mostly my girlfriend calling me a retard.
Welcome to the doc. Today we have some very, very special guests with us. They're right here. One's
Yeah,
right here.
they're all right
There's another
here.
one? There's another one down there? There's another one across the room? Not a mic?
So this is Randy.
Randy.
How?
He's an
Randy
alcoholic.
That's how my people say hi. How?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And this is my brother Michael.
Don't give me that white guilt, Randy.
And then down here with Charles, we have Randall. So we got Randy.
You gotta talk.
Wait,
I don't have much to say, man.
so we got Randy,
Very unfortunate.
right? We got Randy, we got Randall, Charles, then we have Charles.
And Randall. Randall, Charles, and Randall, and Randy.
Yeah.
I've been calling.
And what's cool about all of us, east of Fred, we
actually
are
west
all
of
from New Mexico. Oh, it is west. Yeah, that's true.
Yes.
That's all sick.
Fucking idiot.
We're all from Farmington.
All from New Mexico. We all grew up together.
How do you
We
feel
sure
about
did.
that?
All right, I guess. It's all sick. It's all bad.
It's
All
sick,
good.
Dude, Michael's got it the best,
It's all good, bro.
Cool. The thing
Anything-
is, he just talks like that. Like that.
That's how he's not putting the voice on. That is him, dude.
It's hella funny because my brother, so this started when they were working together at Carpet. They started calling each other Peter. So for the last 15 years, like they'll just be like, "What's up, Peter?" And you're like, "My name's Marty." Like, yeah,
No,
they're
you're
like,
Peter.
You're Peter. But I feel like we could make a movie where Michael's Spider-Man. He's Peter Parker. He'd fly in, be like, he's like, "What's up, Peter?"
What's up, Peter?
Say it, Peter Parker.
Yeah, we have a lot of people on the dock this week.
This is the most guests we've had on the dock at one time.
This is gonna be a fun one.
Is it?
Yeah, I hope so.
Well, you just
Think
jinxed
so?
it, dude.
Well, it's gonna suck.
Well,
You got to pass this that way. These are the smokers.
oh yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
damn.
yeah. It's
I've been
just.
smoking by myself all day, bro.
I'm
It's
sorry.
Bad as fuck.
I should have. Tomorrow at the coast, I'll be hitting the dope with you.
That's what's up.
But
Marty's dad, we were talking about him earlier. I was like, "You smoking dope?" And Michael's like, "You smoking dope in my house?" 'Cause 9 times out of 10, we'd be at Marty's house smoking, and your dad would walk in or just smell it, and you say it
Yeah,
best,
yeah,
but
Smoking dope. The fuck you smoking dope in my house for?
Just break a big ass bong. One time I remember my brother, Michael, had a fucking, probably like a 5-foot bong. And my dad found that shit, bro. And he was like, just breaks it on the ground. Bong water goes everywhere. Gets all over him. And he's like, fuck.
I gotta go to work. I got bong water all over me.
He's like, well, why'd you do that then?
yeah.
yeah, he was a special guy. R.I.P.
R.I.P.
We'll take a moment of silence for.
We'll say R.I.
for Mr.
Peter.
Cowk. R.I. Peter.
Well, I'm sure you don't want to do why you smoking dope in my house collectively.
All right, you ready?
Yeah, we have
On
to.
3.
On 3.
1, 2, 3.
Why you smoking dope in my house?
This is pretty good.
Yeah.
What the hell?
We can feel them in our blood. Do
Yeah,
you
you'd be
feel
like-
him in this room? You feel him in this building? Can I get an amen?
Amen.
He'd be like, he'd be
I knew it
like,
could get you.
I just remember hearing your dad, like, from across the house, just being like, what the fuck?
What the fuck? He's all mad.
It was awesome.
You could be down the street, bro, walking over, and you hear him yelling, and you're like, "Oh, they're in trouble. I gotta go back." Randy could probably hear from his house.
Let's
Yeah.
turn around.
Yeah, literally. Well, you guys are fucking monsters too.
What's
Oh yeah.
You
Oh
kids
yeah,
are
yeah.
fucking
Oh,
terrorists.
mostly Michael.
Michael, yeah, for sure.
It was like a McDonald's in my front window. What do you like? What do you need? Shit.
Yeah, that window.
Yeah, that window.
My dad's like, how come there's no screens on the fucking windows? Well,
Well, Dad, that's because there's constantly people going in and out of them.
I don't even think I used the front door of your house for like the first couple years I ever met you guys.
yeah.
that's probably true.
You just see the windows open. You like crawl through the window.
Yeah, you don't even knock. It's like open the curtains. We used to play beer pong in there every single fucking night for like
Yeah.
a long time.
Yeah,
That's all we did.
I missed that.
Yeah, you did miss that.
that era,
Era.
but yeah.
120, 150 beers a night.
Yeah. Definitely go through 630 racks in a night.
Jesus Christ.
Between like 12 people.
You think we got enough beers?
We're like, no, go get another 30 rack. It was gnarly, dude. Those were some times.
It was fun.
I just remember one time Michael was super drunk. We were all super drunk. But Michael's like trying to wrestle us, and he was wrestling somebody. We used to smoke cigarettes in there too. And he like gets to the ground, and they're like wrestling. We break it up, and he comes up, and he's
yeah.
got a cigarette stuck to his face. It's lit too. And he's just like...
It was a whole cherry, bro. I'll just get up. What's up? It's all big on cherry. I can't remember if it was on my forehead or my cheek.
And then the next day he wakes up and he's like, he called me and he's so pissed off. He's like, who the fuck broke my foot? I'm like, you broke your foot.
Who broke my foot? And then he was doing that fucking dance. Like he had to only like he does that dance, but then he had to walk like that.
Yeah. Oh, so good. So good.
Yeah.
What were you saying, Fred? Sorry.
I always said, like, talking about how you can drink all those 30 racks a night, 130 something beers. And I was like, now everybody gets heartburn, has to pay car insurance,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah. I'm not built like I used to be, bro. My body's broken down from
Okay,
there.
so
Yeah, buddy, it shows.
Yeah.
yeah, my asshole is the rawest it's ever been currently. Right now, sitting here hurts.
Yeah, it wasn't my
really
fault.
sucks.
Hey,
It
man.
wasn't my fault.
Welcome to Portland, bro.
Why is your asshole so raw?
Well, travel. I bought a dildo last night
Nice.
down the street,
Yeah.
and it's one
Love
of the
toys?
bad dragons. It's a tentacle. I don't know.
Oh, we know about the bad dragon.
Yeah.
So I sat on that last night, and my asshole's fucked.
Yeah, actually, right on this table, dude.
Did you fall asleep to it?
Yeah, I fell asleep with it in my ass and woke up, and the tip was still in there just a little bit. So I don't know.
Hey, man, it happens to the best of us, man.
Did it touch your
Yards of
G
that.
spot?
Yeah, I don't know. It's like
It's a pee spot.
yeah,
Your Peter spot?
my Peter spot. Yeah,
Oh, Peter.
it was good.
Randy's got a G spot. Michael's got a P spot.
And when you press it, he goes. Fucking stupid.
You got to set the beers on this thing or it makes that noise.
I like that noise.
Yeah. Psychedelic, man.
Speaking of psychedelic, Charles, you fucking camera, dude.
Let's go to what's going on our side of the fucking room. That is like legitimate. Like there's them over there, and this is us.
Yeah.
What's going on in
No
your guys'
filter.
side of the spectrum?
So we took some fucking silly. We took
Silly Simon?
Some silly this morning. We went to hopscotch.
What's hopscotch?
Oh, Randall, what's hopscotch?
Did
Yeah.
you draw some squares out? And
No, it's like this art installation. It's like you guys have one
It's
in
an interactive art museum.
New Mexico. You guys have a thing called Meow Wolf. And it's kind of like that. It's like there's like
Did you say meow wolf? Wolf?
Meow
you,
wolf.
You got Sandra rubbing off on you?
oh yeah, yeah. She's
Instead of you rubbing off on her?
rubbing off on her. Yeah. Yeah, we went there. We thought it would be fun to take some mushrooms, and we took some mushrooms and then got done and kept doing mushrooms.
Yeah.
And then I almost had to bail on the podcast.
Yeah, he called and was like, I am way too fucked up to drive. And I was like, I'll come get you. Because I really wanted to do this podcast.
Yeah.
So my birthday is next week, followed by Randy's birthday after that. But and I'm turning 30, so I invited these guys up here to come hang out. And then coincidentally, you had Randall coming up to hang out with you.
Yeah, but why did they come up?
Why did they come up for my 30th birthday?
Yeah, but what did we just go experience?
What do you mean?
All of us.
Queens of the Stone Age?
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah.
Yeah, they came up for Queens of the... You guys came up for Queens of the Stone Age, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Because fuck Charles, right? You didn't come up for
Yeah,
him.
I didn't come up here for his ass.
Yeah.
But
It is funny the duality of the podcast room though, because that main shot is just like, you guys like fantasy football, and maybe you guys, I was driving my F-150, and then you cut to Euros, and it's just like the cyber toe is going to eat your brains.
this is like, Queens of the Stone Age, bro.
Just,
Yeah. That is like, this is pretty much what goes on at that place we were talking about.
Hopscotch.
Hopscotch, yeah.
just the dead
It's a lot of
silence.
this kind of shit, and there's kind of like noise music playing, like, ooh,
I'd rather have that than like Limp Bizkit, dude.
yeah,
Limp Bizkit when you're in hopscotch.
that would suck.
Just tripping, dude.
It's just the Woodstock '99 room
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
where you just break shit. They have one
Fred
of those.
Durst works there because that's the only job he can possibly get now.
That'd be cool. I'd like to get down with the nookie.
The what?
The nookie.
The what?
The nookie.
What?
Nookie.
He's trying to get into nooks and crannies.
So we had, on a previous episode, I think it was like the second or third episode of the doc, we had spoke about Randy's uncle here, his Uncle Ray.
Yeah.
And I told the story about how he, one time we were all around, he was fucking riding his bike backwards, whatever, flipping off cars, and then he gets around us and he's like, I bet you I can beat all your guys' asses. And then pulls out a thing of baby powder and goes doof, doof, doof in all of our faces, and we're all like, that was Randy's uncle.
Oh, you mean one of the funniest stories I've ever heard?
Yeah,
on the podcast?
It's so good.
That's
I
awesome.
mean, there's so many more stories too, and it's
We could just have a podcast based off of us telling stories about that guy.
yeah.
I'm trying to think if I know any, like, you two are both pretty much there for all of them, so I can't.
A lot of
I mean,
them, yeah.
Yeah, but I'm trying to think if there
Well,
was
the
anything
sawed
that-
off story that you were telling us about.
Oh yeah. So we're driving downtown, and we're in my. He's driving a stolen pickup. Like, oh shit! it's my family's truck, but like he didn't have permission to take it. So he opens the front door.
And he
like,
also kidnapped you.
I was kidnapped. Yeah, I shouldn't have been there. I was like 9.
Scoot this up.
And so he pulls up, picks me up, and we're in my dad's truck, which is stolen, by the way, with a kid that shouldn't be in there. Little do I know, there's a sawed-off 12-gauge shotgun sitting in the back seat. It's under a blanket. He's got it like in a sweater. So he's like, hey, have you ever seen a sawed-off shotgun? I'm like, no. And he says, you want to see one? I'm like, sure. So we drive up a street, and we're driving. He pulls off to the side, and I'm like, what are we doing? He pulls out, gets out of the driver's seat, comes around back, takes the shotgun out of the sweater, holds it, shoots it like 4 times, gets back and wraps it back up and gets back in the truck. And he's like, that was pretty cool on. I was like, yeah, sure.
You guys were still in
Yeah,
town.
that was great. Yeah, we're like on a side street, like, and he's just shooting a sawed-off shot.
And how old are you?
I'm 10, 12, I'm
I thought you were 6. You told us you were 6.
9, 6, somewhere from 6 to 12. I'm not too sure. It's when your uncle's shooting a sawed-off shotgun on the side of a street, you don't really remember how old you were.
You said that's where you he fired that off, and that's where you came on as a person, as like a 5-year-old, jumping
Yeah.
into this stream of consciousness
Yeah,
that we're living.
It wakes you up a little bit.
I remember we used to always talk about, because he lived in a little camper behind your house, like your guys' little camper trailer.
Yep.
And we used to always talk about like how one day that camper trailer, just with the shit he's up to and tools he has, it's just gonna transform like a fucking like a tweaker fucking transformer, and just like he's just gonna be able to like I don't know fuck shit up in it, burn people's houses down.
Yeah, like superpowers.
Steal more bikes.
Just consume more bikes and become even stronger.
Just eat bikes all over town.
I remember he stole that one bike and he just painted it black and wrote "fuck the police" on it.
I think that was Sanders' bike.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was Sanders.
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah,
This guy's badass.
Yeah.
He had a thing with bikes. You would
He would steal the neighborhood's bikes.
as any tweaker does. He had a thing with bikes. Pull them apart. Fucking put bars, seats. Like it's a chop. My house was a chop shop.
For bikes.
And his
Stolen
camper in
bikes.
the back was his fucking office.
He had like spreadsheets and shit. Yeah, he's like, I may be tweaking, but I'm efficient, dude.
There's logistics. He had like a fucking thing down.
It was
He
legit.
down-
It was legit.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so like you'd get home as a kid from school, as most kids do. You go inside, you have a couple Hot Pockets, have a cola,
Smoke some joints like Randy.
smoke some joints like me. And then meanwhile, your uncle's outside riding a bike backwards. He's sitting on the seat backwards, holding the bars behind his back, riding it down the street, screaming like "fuck the police" or
Things he said.
Yeah. So I get home, I see that, I'm like, oh, that's Ray, doing that. Like I don't think anything of it, but you talk about it later on, and you're like, no, that's definitely not. Most uncles don't come home and get on a bike backwards and light the sidewalk on fire.
Yeah, that was it was different.
Yeah.
I remember, the first time meeting your uncle and him picking us up, and I thought he was your dad at first, and you're like, no. But like, the first time I met him, we were over at our friend Brian's house, and
Fool.
fool Brian, and we're over there, and then your uncle picks us up in your parents' car.
Stolen again.
Yeah. He picks us up in the car, and we're driving down the street. He has his shirt off. He's fucking listening to Cypress Hill full blast. And then
Which song?
I'm pretty sure it was here is something you can't understand. I like to kill a man. But we passed by some cops, and he's just like, he just purposely slams on the brakes, and he's drinking a Budweiser, rolls the window down, and he goes, "Hey, fuck the police," chucks the beer out, and then gets in reverse, and then drives all the way to your house, which was like half a mile.
Yeah.
And then
He was
in reverse.
He's used to driving like backwards.
That's like his thing too, yeah. And then literally, like, he's going like 50 in this like residential neighborhood backwards, and then we pulled up at your house backwards, and we're there. And the thing that blew my mind is how unfazed you and Brian were. Like,
Yeah.
you were just like, "Oh, we're here," and I'm like, "What the fuck just happened?"
When you get home from school and your uncle's riding a bike backwards down the street,
Yeah.
and the sidewalk is on fire in front of your house, it's like him in reverse 50 down from school is like, oh well, that's it was normal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes walk backwards just for fun.
But
Yeah.
then, that was my first introduction.
He would wear, and you would always see him because he was covered in tattoos, right? And he was a bigger dude. He was definitely a Mexi bear.
Yeah.
But not.
He would
as
be on
hairy.
this side of
He was like a hairless
yeah.
Mexi bear, but he would always be riding the bike, big old belly, and he'd have a fucking flashlight on his fucking head. And everywhere he rode, you could tell it was him because you could just see the light on the bike coming.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is one thing out of everything he had very few belongings. He had 3 pairs of jeans,
Yeah.
a pair of shoes, his glasses, a can of chew, and a fucking headlamp.
And,
He did not
everybody in the
own one
neighborhood's bike.
shirt.
Yeah, he did not own one shirt.
Shirts, never.
I can't remember him ever wearing a shirt. He always lives in my mind shirtless.
Yeah.
Yeah, he definitely was. Yeah, I don't know what his thing was, but no shirt.
There's like a certain person, and they're just like a no shirt.
Yeah.
Like Scotty's a no shirt.
Yeah.
And fucking Ray is a no shirt. But forever in my brain, they're just like No
shirt.
shirts. Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, we are 20 minutes into this podcast, and you look, I don't know, probably me too, look like you just jumped out of a pool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It gets hot in here with this many people.
Chilling.
Is this normal?
Yes.
They're not. That's
Yeah.
I ain't even
Well,
sweating.
no, not
It's the
necessarily.
high cholesterol, dude.
It's high cholesterol.
Dude.
Yeah.
It is hot as fucking.
Yeah.
Hey Charles, do
It
you have your
is.
compression socks on?
Yes.
Can you do your best diabetes ad for me?
Hi, I'm Charles Cliff.
And
Wait, okay, hold on. You move your mouth and Randy does the commercial. You ready?
No, wait, that's
wait,
backwards.
what?
No, you move your mouth. You put it on your camera, and you move your mouth, and Randy does the talking for you.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Charles Cliff, and I have diabetes. See, me and my wife, for 35 years, have been taking Ozempic.
Ozempic.
Keep going, keep going.
And let me tell you, it's changed our lives. So, that's it.
We can eat fried mayonnaise balls all we want. Wait, go back.
Diabetes.
We can eat,
Diabetes.
we can eat fried mayonnaise balls all we want. And sometimes when the sun is shining just right, I can see my pecker for the first time in 20 years. Thank you, Advanus.
For helping me get control of my diabetes.
It's been 12 years since I had the sugar.
My sugar. There doesn't happen to be any water in that fridge, does there?
No.
Fuck.
Tonic water.
No.
There's water right
Whose
there.
water is that?
That was my water. You can.
Can I have a sippy poo?
Yo,
Here.
I have Bush
There we
Light.
go.
That's basically water.
Ugh.
I would
Rather
like,
not.
I'll take another one of those PBR waters.
I'll take one more too, pretty
Yeah,
please.
that's 2 of the PBR waters.
Pass her down, Skeeter. Also, Marty, there's one right in front of you, stupid.
Oh yeah, there is.
Oh yeah,
Fucking
probably nice
fat.
and warm by now.
Open your eyes.
I can tell it's warm in here by how much condensation's coming off.
Oh,
these
the drinks.
beers. Yeah.
Can't really. I got
It's just because we've never had this
jacuzzi.
many people. This room, although like how anybody who has seen the podcast and then they come in the room, they're like, this room is actually really small. It looks a lot bigger on camera.
On TV, yeah.
Like the camera adds 50 pounds, you know?
It's all smoky.
It also adds 50 square feet.
Yeah.
at 50
This camera obviously adds 200 pounds.
Yeah,
This camera added a whole other person.
Speaking of that other
Seeing
person,
double.
how you doing, dude?
I'm
How you
doing
doing,
great
man?
right now.
Yeah.
How you feeling? Are you
I'm
tripping right
finally-
now?
No, I'm coming down.
You
Coming down?
Are you?
What were you feeling like at your peak?
Hungry.
Are you?
Yeah.
I feel like you got to be the highest person because I was so.
How much
fucking
mushrooms did you guys eat?
Like a giant bag.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was like a birthday bag.
Thanks, Fred.
Wow.
Yeah.
What? That'd been sitting there for a while, buddy.
I know, but I don't know how it got like that.
It's
Just
you.
like Fred.
Was it me? It's all the
It's been sitting there since we started the podcast.
Rewind it. Rewind the podcast.
Been
Oh, yeah,
23
You'll see it
minutes.
We
sitting
cannot
there.
rewind it.
So he doesn't get the beer spilt on him.
Yeah.
Rewind that
Marty,
back.
I didn't
Take
even,
it back. Take it back.
I haven't even told Charles about the day when we were coming back home, dude. We saw 2 members of my 600-pound life, dude.
Really?
Oh, really? Oh, yeah.
Sisters?
Was that?
Yeah.
My sisters.
my 600-pound life, dude. The fucking.
Where was this?
Oh, I'm
Remember
thinking
we're coming back. We're coming down off that side street, and they pointed out the 2 fucking people and the rascals, dude.
Was it you and I?
Yeah.
It was. Oh, I remember.
Yeah,
We were like, that
dude.
was-
I was like, dude, that's what Charles aspires, bro. It was like, dude was just like in his scooter, just fucking.
Oh yeah. I remember.
And he was in the bike lane because he couldn't fit on the sidewalk, dude. And he was just cruising. He was just like, his like wife was behind him on the sidewalk, dude, and her rascal, dude, just fucking had that shit in 4 low, was just ripping, dude. It was nuts.
I have to wipe myself with this T-shirt real quick. You guys keep talking.
Oh my god, dude.
I love the tents. That so far has been like the highlight.
Of Portland?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is the tents? Yeah.
Penn City, baby.
Yeah, I mean, you imagine it. I mean, we live out in the woods, right? So of course you're gonna want to
Camping.
camp wherever.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. REI is killing it in Portland.
Yeah.
They're shutting down because they got fucking robbed.
Yeah.
Everywhere just gets robbed.
That's actually.
They
the
probably
reality.
just stole that from Walmart, which is now closed down because of that.
Yeah, because of that reason too. Literally, that is what happened.
Yeah, there's an issue, right? Like
There's an epidemic.
There's a lot of issues here. Have you not noticed that?
well,
This is a town full of issues.
Yeah, but also when you come here, you know, and you're from New Mexico, and you mostly that's what you see majorly. I feel like mostly all you see is the green, and it is beautiful out here. You know what I'm saying? Like,
See past because we've seen a lot of trash.
yeah, yeah,
yeah.
Living out in the res, you know.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
yeah.
When you took your shirt off, you seem more like a sailor. Now you got hair all over. Like I'm talking like 2 inches, boy.
So Marty's like that's kind of like his stage persona. If you look at the last couple years of MFA shows, Marty, because he did it one time, and I'm like, dude, you should just wear fucking wife beaters the entire show. And now that's like his look. I like it. I like it for you.
I like it because it's nice and cool.
Yeah. Like you have that Benny Bricks. You guys are both bass players.
Yeah.
Both stout.
Stout,
You know.
stout men. Yeah,
I wouldn't say stout, but
Stout? You don't think he's
I'm pretty
stout?
stacked, bro.
Look at him. Look at him. Under that
in a
marshmallow,
family
there's
bucket.
a fucking hella strong man.
Stacked enchiladas.
Beef. Would you like some beef with that beef?
Dude. So Marty, what do you weigh now?
I don't know, like 265 probably.
lie.
Now, so Marty lost a ton of weight. Actually,
I used to weigh 305.
the beginning of this doc, we were like hella on a weight loss journey, and I lost.
We were on our way to Otters.
Yeah,
You've lost 10 pounds since we've been here. You're sweating profusely.
it's the drugs.
Quit smoking, dude. Quit
I'm
smoking.
still getting
Stop.
high.
Today we went to the zoo, me, Randy, and Michael, and my girlfriend Kim, and we walked around. We caught this.
was fun.
Yeah,
It was
I mean,
fun.
I didn't want to go anyway. I was just sleeping.
Yeah.
Well, I tried to get you.
No, you didn't.
No, I did. I asked Taylor, and she was like, "We'll buy tickets," and then you were sleeping, and then she was like, "I don't want to wake Fred up. You guys just go."
Oh, dude, I'm beating my wife. That's it.
No, I'm going to stay home. You're next.
But anyway, so we went to the zoo, right? We caught this show. It was like the elephant exhibit where they fucking feed the elephant, did a lot of cool tricks. And we had seen the elephant right before that, right? And it just looked completely normal. Then it jumps in the pool, does all these tricks, and it gets out, and it's got a fucking hog, bro. Just
It's scraping the ground.
It is
like,
Dude.
It's gnarly.
This
it
is
was
the
gnarly.
biggest dick I've ever seen.
Yeah.
on any
I actually just
mammal.
watched a video the other day of an elephant scratching its belly with its dick, dude.
Yeah,
and it had an
that's-
itch. It
yeah.
came up and started just like scratching himself with it. And then, like,
That's
just put it back,
rad.
dude.
How rad is that?
That's
And they-
awesome, bro.
I wish I could
because we were
scratch my
sitting there,
belly
you
if
know,
I did.
there's like they were doing the elephant shows, so there's like hella strollers lined up, and then it gets out of the water, and you can just tell everybody's like, "Wow, what the fuck?" Like, even the kids are like, "Oh, what?"
No one addressed it, but like everyone
Everyone knew it.
obviously looking at
Yeah,
the
yeah.
most gigantic cock you've ever seen in your life.
And what's really funny is because it's an Asian elephant. Randy's like, "Man, look at that fucking hog," and I was like, "You should see the African elephant."
Good job, Marty.
Funny.
Yeah,
That was the biggest dick I've ever seen in my life.
that's cool.
It's awesome.
What about you?
It was awesome.
I'm so proud.
I'm actually really jealous that we didn't go see that.
The only bigger dick I've ever seen is Charles.
I thought you were complimenting my dick.
No,
Wow.
just you in general.
He said douchebag.
Dick as an asshole.
By the way, I thought the doc, I kind of wanted to come in. I cleaned my dick. I was ready to dock. Like,
Yeah.
but
Just cleaned your
this
dick.
is a
Like it was a chore. You're like, dude, I got fucking new siding on it and everything, dude. Like,
I haven't cleaned my dick in like 2 years. Okay,
dude.
I did this.
You know how
for
hard it
you
is to
guys.
clean the gutters on your dick, dude? I had to get a fucking ladder and get up there. It was in the fucking raining in the wind. It's bullshit, dude.
I think
I didn't go to trade school to clean my dick, so it's a lot. You know.
I didn't go to trade school not to fucking clean my dick, dude.
Yeah.
Welcome to wellness school. Lesson number 1: how not to wash your dick ever again.
The Ballad of Charles.
No, my dick's clean, dude.
Cleaning skaters Peter, baby.
That's crazy, dude.
I feel like your dick stinks.
No, my dick's clean. I mean, I constantly put lotion.
I really want to start getting a quote board for the doc, dude. We'll just have it back here and just write down quotes. Like my dick's always clean, bro. Like,
Do you want to see? I'll show you. It's clean, dude.
My dick's like the most, like most what's it like when your body like moisturized area?
yeah, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah, like-
soft.
You
soft.
you think your dick's the most moisturized area on your body?
Oh, for
Oh,
sure.
for
Mine
sure,
is, yeah, mine is,
100%.
yeah.
Like, you
does,
look-
does spit count?
And
as
this hand,
moisturizer?
my right hand too. My right hand and my dick are very moisturized. My left hand is like it's like cracked. It's like fucking looks like I worked in a mine my whole life. My other hand, I have like the hand of like somebody who worked at fucking I don't know.
Victoria's Secret.
Victoria's Secret.
Dude, do you dress like your left hand up like a prisoner, dude, and just fucking jerk yourself off?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're like, oh no.
I know
Get me.
when I burned my hand, I had to jerk off with my left hand, and that was. I learned how for sure. I got the job done.
Did it feel like someone else was doing it?
No, the thing is I had to focus on it more. But then it got to the point where it would be like, I don't know.
There's a way when you jerk off, when you jerk off, your whatever your dominant hand is,
Yeah.
it strokes your dick so good
Yeah.
that your right hand. So for me, I'm left-handed. My right hand feels like someone else is doing it, but someone else that sucks at giving hand jobs.
Yeah.
So
It's like getting a bad hand job.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's like getting the worst hand job ever.
Yeah. Where
Yeah.
your right hand, it's like, God, I know. I got myself.
It literally takes me 3 minutes.
Do you just get into your own head with it too? You're like, I'm so fucking good at this, dude.
Yeah, you really are though. You're just, there's no one better than you. You're the
You're writing your own story.
Randy's
you're
pretty
the
adamant.
best. You're the best person you know at jerking off.
Yeah.
Like, you could probably make me come in like 2 fucking minutes, dude. Because you know how
Charles?
I give the best hand job.
This is right hand. Yeah.
Yeah. If you get a lefty from me, then no way. Lefty, you're gonna just be limp, and I'm just gonna be sitting there fucking.
Trying to pull start, dude.
Yeah, pull starting that shit. But I pulled my fucking right hand man out. Dude, you'll just be like. I give Marty a hand job, he'll come in under a minute, and you'll know, you'll just hear him. That's how Marty comes.
How, Randy? When you jerk off and you're alone, right?
Okay.
What noise do you make when you come? When you're by yourself, not with your girlfriend.
I'm completely silent.
You're
Yeah.
deadly
I
silent.
make
Just a
I make
wave of
no
shame
noise,
hits you.
yeah.
You don't
No.
even do a little bit of,
It depends on what I'm watching. I think I have to be really worked up to make a noise. I mean,
yeah.
so like
Otherwise, are you like just stone faced? You're just
I'm
like,
stoned. No, so like you'll get the reflection of your face in the camera every once in a while, and you'll see how fucking disgusting you look.
Yeah, taking a shit.
Girlfriend in the other room.
Yeah.
In your stepmom's room, that does not look good. But, yeah, it's what was your question?
what noise?
What
do you
noise
make?
do you make?
So okay, depends on what I'm watching. Lately, I've been into stepmom porn.
Some stepmom porn?
So
Nice. That's
Everybody's done it.
yeah, but I'm like into it. So like I know I know the actresses' names.
We had the whole conversation earlier.
She's like, oh shit, that's a porn star, huh?
It's not just being funny.
Yeah, but no, stepmom lately is what's getting me to
But
let a little whimper out.
Yeah, and what's the whimper sound like?
What about you, Mike? You make any noise by yourself?
I just imagine Michael being like, shoot.
Oh, Peter.
Oh, that's fucking wild.
Has anyone else here? I have a little bit of a story. I'm a bit embarrassed to talk about this.
No, nothing on is embarrassing.
Yeah.
on the
What,
doc.
what happens on the doc goes on YouTube.
I've never told anyone this. Has anyone else here ever put your stepmom's dildo up your ass?
What the fuck, dude?
Yeah. Is that just me?
Excuse me? What do you mean?
Just when you're a kid, you like root through shit. You're in your parents' closet. You're just rooting through stuff. I'm rooting. Like,
Root, scooting, boogie.
that was like a hobby of mine. I rooted through stuff.
Rooting and tooting.
When you're 14 and you're rooting through your parents' closet and you see a bag up there and you're like, oh, I wonder if there's like stuff in that bag. And you pull it down and you see a big like rainbow colored dildo. Like, dude, I took like a 12-incher to the at. Like, I was so horny and out of my mind at that age that I see this bag, pull it down, there's a dildo. And I'm like, I mean, what else? Well, like, what else am I gonna do with this besides put it in my ass?
You did this?
Yeah, I did this. It wasn't 12 inches, but it was like 14. But
It was clean though.
has no one else done that?
No,
I've never done that.
dude.
I don't have a stepmom.
Cut it.
Cut that.
Keep it in.
Cut that out.
Talking to me because I edit the podcast. Keep it in. In fact, that's the clip for the podcast.
I thought that was an.
That's going on TikTok.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the TikTok clip.
The thumbnail is just going to be a rainbow dildo.
I have a lot more of those if you guys want them.
Really?
Stories or rainbow dildo?
So what you're saying is true. Then you would almost be kind of like our friend Troy, who like loves the butt stuff, but he's not gay.
I figured out after that like a 12-inch dildo in the ass isn't as cool as like you would think it would be,
Yeah.
or like it actually like really hurts.
But you were too young. You didn't know to like lube it up and shit.
No, I like spit on it, sat on it, and like shoved it up my ass. Yeah, but I'm not gay, like, so I don't think.
No, it's not gay. It's not gay. Like we've come to the
You got
conclusion.
super defensive, dude. Relax, brother.
fuck
It's
it, it's
okay.
not gay.
Nobody asked if you're gay.
Be the fuck out of here. You are.
It's
but
not gay.
chill out, dude.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, dude.
You gotta fly home.
Listen, brother. Be whatever. Listen, it's cool. You like
Yeah,
stepmom?
cool. No, it's
you
fine,
like,
yeah.
You like to pretend to be the stepmom. It's
Yeah,
cool.
It's
dude.
fine. Like, it's cool.
So that's why the stepmom shit gets you going then, right?
Yeah, a little bit.
Because you
Yeah.
want the stepmom to come in and be like, Randy.
Why is there blood and shit on this? then you come on a podcast. You go, my ass is fucking sore, dude.
I like how like people watch this. They're not gonna know whether you're kidding about the dragon dildo and this.
Folks at home, it's not a joke.
That's fine. I mean,
It's for you to decide. So,
yeah.
you know.
It's for me to listen to later as JOI. As just an odd,
Jerk off material.
yeah, jerk off material.
The question I have is, did you go down to the store that was down there?
Not yet.
No. Yeah,
Are you talking about Plaid Pantry?
no. I was talking about the sex shop that's down the street. 'Cause I was
Love Toys, yeah.
oh yeah, I was like, let's check it out. So I looked on the reviews, and there's a lot of like reviews about them being anti-Semitic. So I was like, that's a weird place to fucking be anti-Semitic.
Only
in.
uncut cock.
You go in
Only
there
cut
and there's
dogs.
like swastika dildos, like 4 of them.
Hey brother, you here to buy some shit? Not you. You can sit out front.
Yeah, right. He's like, I tried to go, they did not
Like,
let
what
me in.
Yeah, dude. If us, I think I might be the one that make it in there, dude.
I went in there once.
Yeah, because look at you. You look like you
Well, no, it's
run
good.
the place.
Well,
You are German.
you know.
Yeah. Yeah, you look like Fred, you look like the poster child of Hitler's youth.
Just saying that.
Oh shucks.
No,
I went in there once.
Yeah,
Just to check it out.
They check your dick, dude.
No.
No,
No.
that would have caught you, dude.
I mean, yeah, there was whatever. There was just like this one chick in there. She didn't give a shit, but I looked around, just walked out. Just to check it out, you know?
Yeah.
It was like
weird.
Spencer's, but without the cool shit.
Yeah.
Lame.
There's a movie theater in there.
There's a movie.
Yeah,
There
dude.
is actually.
What
yeah.
is the arcade like? How do you use the arcade?
What time do they close?
I think the arcade is
They're- I think
more
they're
of
open
like.
I think they're
like
open 24 hours.
All right.
they have like the lottery machines in there, like some.
So
slot
do you go
machines.
into like a? Well, no, because I know like they have like I'm pretty sure it's like you go into almost like a photo booth.
Yeah.
You close the little curtain, you put some coins in, and it plays like a little porno. And I think you can work.
You can pull a Pee Wee
So
Herman,
I
dude.
think back in the day, the thing is now it's like, yeah, you can watch porn at home, but like back in the day, you know, it was all analog porn.
Yeah.
So you had porn at home, and even before videotapes, like our grandparents back in the 80s, 70s, they had to go either own like a magazine,
Yep.
and if they wanted to see moving pictures, they had to go to the fucking
Porn store.
porn store where they had little things.
Back in our day, we had to go. We would have to hike to jerk off.
Yeah.
You have to go to like a lot, like an abandoned lot, the woods, to go jerk off in the woods as like a 16-year-old.
Yeah.
Just a little 16-year-old jerking off in the woods. You bury your magazine and go back home. That was jerking off. For me, jerking off back in the day was an art.
Yeah.
I would make sure no one was home. I would crack the blinds, see my mom and dad pull out, leave, and I'm like, okay. And then go back, close all the shades, get my lotion, my tissue, or sock, whatever it was. It was an art form. You had to like prepare for it. You're like, you would hear your mom tell you like, oh, we're going to go to Walmart. And I'm like, okay, cool. What time? You know?
Just like that face you
I'm
have.
already planning.
Asking too many questions.
I'm planning out my jerk off session hours in advance, dude.
Like you're putting it in your calendar. Like,
Okay, 12 o'clock, go to the store, jerk off, 12:01. But yeah, it used to be a whole. It was an experience.
yeah.
Yeah. Now I jerk off on the toilet, clipping my toenails. So, yeah, that's it. Yeah, I've
Everything's gone down the drain.
Come a long way.
Yeah.
It was exciting. Like I think I'm pretty sure I've told this on the cast before, but like I lived in Vegas, so when I first bought my first piece of porn, we had those vending machines in Vegas, right? It's like a fucking newspaper. You put a quarter in, and I got one. And it was Black Portfolio. I didn't know what porno I was getting. I just knew I was getting one, and I put it in, and it was Black Portfolio.
And it was all dudes.
Like that's what fucking sealed what I like my whole life. It's like this.
This is natural.
Right. I guess that's me now.
So what'd you get?
It was Black Portfolio, so it was
Yeah.
all black girls,
Yeah.
and I blew my.
What'd you think about it?
It was cool.
Yeah.
It was really the first time, you know. I
Wait, was that the
H.G.O.
first pussy you ever saw? Was it
That's-
black pussy?
that was the first pussy I busted to.
Damn.
Busted.
Yeah, busted, busta,
Busta rhymes.
busted, BUSTID. Busted. I remember it fondly, yeah.
Fondly.
And then later, my homie had a Playboy that his dad passed down. So then that was the next piece of porn I had handed down to me. I put it in this little fucking box. This like, I don't know. It was just a little box. I swear.
See, that's
like,
what I'm
you've seen
talking
it.
about. It was a fucking like a. You got ready for it. You had it hidden. Your one piece of porn.
Oh, bro.
In a
Yeah.
nice box
So-
under the bed. Like you had it. It was in the. It was on.
We
on
didn't
deck.
have accent.
We were
Yeah.
talking about this earlier when you were talking about your mom finding the one porn tape you had.
Oh yeah.
And so me and Michael had one that we found in my dad's closet, and it was like, you know, probably like almost like recorded off of a VCR of like some cable porn because there was no.
Again, a tradition. You
Yeah.
would plan time out. Be
Yeah.
like, tonight I'm gonna record this show.
yeah,
It was a
yeah.
whole
Yeah.
thing. Yeah.
But it was cable porn, so you know there was no genitals in it. You know, it was just like titties, whatever, some
That shit was
grunting and some
fire.
humping.
no penetration.
Yeah.
And
Good enough, yeah.
Yeah.
it was good enough. It got the job done back then when you don't see like porn on the reg, you know. And but we found it, and then we used to have these like shelves in our room, and we found like our hiding places. Right, was the bottom shelf was almost like a false shelf, and nobody knew about it but us. So you could lift the thing up and everything. There was you like open it up. There's like 7 pipes, some weed, and a VHS tape.
What else does a boy need?
This is the bad kid drawer.
I have a couple. Yeah.
The stash spot. Nobody knew about it.
Yeah, nobody knew
forever.
about it. Yeah.
It was so fun, dude. Like, just like jacking off, smoking weed. It was so dangerous. Like, I remember when I got that Black Portfolio and I put it in my backpack and was walking home, dude. I could have had a fucking a pound of cocaine in my bag, and would have been more scared of getting in trouble by my parents. And I remember bringing it home, just being like, "Fuck, okay, I have this now in my house, and I have to like."
Stash.
I have to be careful. I have a lot of power here. Like, I have to be able to stash this and, like, It was.
I remember we had a computer from a young age because my dad would game on the computer. And so Michael would get on the computer and I walk in one day and I was like, what is backseatbangers.com?
Oh, what a great website. What a great website.
That was me.
Throwback, bro.
Yeah,
Throwback.
what a great website.
And this was like
when I got
2023 or 2003, 2004.
Yeah.
My favorite old school porno website back then was Ass Traffic.
You got any? Wait,
Remember Ass Traffic?
Was
I
it you?
swear, I looked at Ass Traffic at your house, Randy.
I know that website.
One time, my mom's friend, her name was Becky. She had a son named Casey, and he was like, I don't know, fucking me and Randy were like 13. Casey was probably like 10. And he came over one time, and Randy's telling him about all these porn sites and shit. And then, 2 days later, I get a call from Becky, and she's like,
Oh, yeah.
Did you tell Casey about a website called gotpink.com?
It was Give Me Pink.
GiveMePink.com. And I was like, I remember Randy telling him about it, and I'm like, fuck, god damn it.
Yeah. Busted. Yeah. That was a great website.
Copy.com was fucking crazy.
Give Me Pink. Dude, jerking off in the dining room in your family's home was so exhilarating.
Dude, jerking off in the dining room of your home. Yeah, it was so exhilarating.
Together.
Yes, together. Yeah.
Is that a thing like young boys do?
Yes.
Yeah.
You all get in a room, sweaty, like
Yes,
like
we've talked
now.
about
Everybody
it.
gets their own blanket.
And that's why
Everybody
we're
gets their own
glad to
blanket.
have you guys on the podcast. It's because we've had other people be like, no, that's weird.
No, it's a thing to me. Like,
Yeah.
you're whatever age, 16, whatever it is.
Take
You
turns,
all-
watch out the window.
You all get, yeah, exactly. You have a lookout person.
Yeah.
When you're that young, like sexuality is a different thing. You don't think about it being like as this big fucking thing.
No.
It's like something you figured out you can do and it feels great. And you want to have that experience with all your boys.
Why not? The more the merrier. Like, yeah.
I remember playing Spin the Bottle for the first time with Derek and Darla over there. Oh,
Spin
man.
the Bottle.
Water. Yeah.
Such good memories.
Those were the
Hell,
best times.
they had
Those are
a
the best
car.
times.
They had a car full of them dirty men.
Yeah. His dad had a car, old broken down car, and we could break into it sometimes. And it was full, like literally the whole
So that
grail.
was Google.com for you guys back
Yeah,
then.
that
That
was
was
Google.
the worldwide
For sure.
internet. Was
That's just 40 issues
At
of
our
Black
fingertips.
Portfolio.
But some of the best times though, like growing up, those fucking spin the bottles, the
Yeah.
truth or dares.
I dare you to go home. Charles would get that a lot. Charles was like, I'm like, I got dare. Like, Charles, I dare you to go home.
It's like, all right.
And I never would. I never would.
Charles is like, fine, I choose truth.
Truth is, you should probably go.
the pussies of truth or dare were always the ones that chose truth. You never,
yeah,
you
yeah.
don't
You
choose
never choose
truth for truth or dare. It's dare. I want you. I dare someone to suck my dick. Like, it's no truth. It's no truth.
Yeah.
It got that we were in 5th grade, and those were some real dares. Like me and Randy one time, yeah, Michael's like, I remember those dares.
Yeah.
He probably did it with the same girls we did too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Probably
Was it Isabella and
a
Sassy?
little bit.
yeah.
Once or twice.
It was Charles, always Charles.
Oh, like.
Dude.
One time, me and Randy and our buddy Mikey Holland, we all snuck into these girls' house, and I think I was in 5th grade, Randy was in 6th, Mikey was in 7th, and we all snuck into these girls' house. It was them two
Down the road from my house.
like almost across the street from your house. So we all sneak into their house, and it was them two and their cousin was over, and
Who was
then
your cousin?
I think her name was like Dominique or something.
Yeah, it was Dominique.
Okay.
Yeah, and so we sneak in, right, and they've like fucking blocked the door with like a chair or whatever, and then we're all playing truth or dare,
Like that's gonna do anything.
and we're all playing truth or dare, and we're like making out with these girls, doing whatever, dry humping. I'm in 5th grade. I think pretty sure those were probably the first girls I ever kissed. But anyway, like we're like making out with them, and then we hear the doorknob jiggling, and we're like, oh fuck. And then we're like going to hop out. Well, first of all, we climbed in the window. It was muddy outside, so we took our shoes off outside, right? We weren't
Mistake
disrespectful
number
little
one.
pieces of shit. We just want to come in, respect you, and make out with your daughters. And so we get in there, right? And the doorknob's shaking, and we're going to get out like through the fucking door or through the window, and they're like, no, get in the closet. So they shove us all in the closet. We're all in the closet, and the mom comes in. She was like, what are you guys doing? Why is the door locked? Whatever. They're like, oh, we're just changing or something like that. And then they're like, why is the window open? And she's like, why is the screen off the window? And she looks out and she's like, why is there boys' shoes outside? And then we're like, at that point, we're like, fuck, god damn it. We're like all sitting. I remember shaking. I'm like shaking in the fucking.
One of the times I was under the bed, and the chick's mom came in and sat on the bed, and the mattress came down like right there in my face. So I'm like under the bed shivering because I'm so fucking scared. And her mom comes in and sits on the bed.
Yeah,
and she's talking. She's like, "Is there boys in here?" And I'm like, "Oh fuck, dude."
She always knew. She was like, but she opens the closet and we're all three sitting there. And she was like so mad. She's like screaming. She's like talking about calling the cops and all kinds of shit. And she's like, I don't care how the fuck you guys get out of my house, but you need to get out. And we just hop out the window in front of her, put our shoes on and run across the street. And then we'd die laughing.
Dude, that kind of reminds me. Do you remember that time, Randy?
I think that's yours.
We were at that house. You were like helping them do like construction and shit.
Devin Dillon's, yeah, they were working for him.
Yeah, and we were at school.
Yeah, we ditched for lunch.
We just went. I think we were
Or
just
no, we
on
just went to lunch, yeah,
and then
yeah.
it was like me, you, Marty. I think Eric was there.
Yeah.
Eric Wharton was there. And like you're like, no, it's cool.
Yeah.
And I think we'd even went there a few times to smoke
Yeah,
weed. And this
yeah.
one time we go there, and he like shows up, and Randy was like pooping. So
Yeah.
he wasn't even the one that
Oh,
was.
yeah, I remember
Randy
that.
wasn't even there to be like the guy he does know, and it was just the rest of us.
Yeah.
And we had just like blazed.
We
out
only
his
went there
house.
because Randy had to take a shit.
Yeah.
That's the only reason
But we
we
had
went there.
we
smoked.
did smoke, yeah.
We had
Yeah,
smoked
yeah.
weed in there.
Yeah.
So he walks in, there's 5 high school kids. It smells like pot. One's taking a shit.
And he doesn't know. He doesn't know that you're in there taking it. He just sees us.
Yeah.
And he starts freaking the fuck out.
Yeah, he was mad. He was
And
going to
then
like
you
press
came-
charges.
Yeah, you came out and you're like, I just had to take a shit.
He was gonna press charge. Well, I thought too because he threw Eric's skateboard, and so we like ran away to like Berkside,
yeah.
and then we left, and I remember thinking he's gonna catch us at school.
And then you saw him at the gas station, right?
I think so, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I was like, he's gonna catch us at school. He's gonna go tell them because we were at school.
Yeah.
It was like during school. Like all he would have had to have done is call the school and be like, Randy Johnson, because he knew you.
Yeah.
He knew you.
Yeah.
So like,
I worked for him.
yeah.
Yeah.
But that was scary. That was one of those moments where you're like you think you're in so much fucking trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We had a
were
lot of those.
Definitely, yeah, there's a lot of those stupid kids. Michael one time snuck out of our house, went over to a girl's house, and we shared a room, and he came back and he's covered in blood. I'm like, what the fuck happened? And he had been attacked by a pit bull, by a dog, and it was bad. Like his skin was fucking tore up. It was really, he still has scars from it. And
And my legs.
And he was like, no, don't wake up, mom and dad. It's fine. And then he waits an entire day, fucking in excruciating pain, probably, I'm sure, and waits an entire day just to like go out and come back and was like, I just got attacked by a dog. Because he didn't want
my
the
arm
rogue
was
stuck out.
throbbing, dude. I felt like I had a heartbeat in my arm and in my leg. I was like, dude.
And then I remember like the fucking like the ranger came over to the house and was like having him like explain what happened, explain the dog, and he gives them some bullshit story. So it was like a big fucking, it was a big deal. And then I'm pretty sure you had to go get like stitches or some shit because he was torn up, dude. And he waited a whole 13 hours before he told anybody.
Damn, dude.
Just to not get caught.
Yeah, that was-
ranger went out there, dude, started just blasting dogs in the street.
I'm
dude.
sure. Yeah.
He's like, is that it?
Just started shooting dogs out the window. This is like a fucking event.
Oh, they
this
were
kid,
serious
dude.
about their jobs, that's for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. They were fucked up.
Playing fucking guns and drugs on pit bulls, dude.
We got chased by all kinds of dogs where we lived.
Oh yeah.
What the
Yeah.
It was regular.
That was yeah, like on your skateboard going down the street.
There was that one dog
Oh, yeah.
like
Pit
right
bull just
across the
starts
street
yeah,
from Sandra's
yeah,
house that would always chase
yeah.
you.
almost got attacked by a Rottweiler down behind the pit.
A
where there's
Rottweiler?
no-
Yeah.
There's no lights or
Yeah.
nothing, and I stood off with that dog, felt like for a half hour swinging at him. That
Yeah.
dog almost.
Well, that's like
killed
where
me.
my grandma lives.
It was right down there.
Yeah.
Yup.
My grandma's house.
It was T-Bones,
Yeah.
little Rottweiler.
Such a sweet old lady living in the worst part of town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they lived there since before
It was
It became
abandoned.
abandoned.
It wasn't the
Die
bad part of
Hard,
town.
Yeah. The hood grew around them. We're like, yeah.
Your grandma might be trapping, dude. She is the ringleader.
No, my grandma lived
She's like, Hito, you want some cocaine?
literally the worst neighborhood in town. My grandma lived on that street, and yeah, she's just like, yeah, super sweet. But
The
yeah, I
nicest old
remember
lady.
walking to her house, and there was a couple times I did it at night, which was fucked. Because it's like
Yeah, so scary.
completely,
You're so
there's no
scared.
lights, there's no street light. Like you go,
No
to-
sidewalks, no lights,
Yeah.
Yeah.
nothing.
you like up near where they live, there was like street lights, but then once you got to this part of the hood,
It was like county roads.
yeah, it's like dark, and then
Yeah.
but then you would just be walking and you would just hear, and it would be like the biggest fucking scary pit bull you'd ever
It was
seen
always
in
a
your life.
pit bull.
Always, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and like 9 different neighbors, like 9 different houses. That same fucking. There was either a fence or he was chained up, or he was loose.
Yeah. You
So-
just didn't know.
Yeah, sometimes
Yeah.
he was loose.
It's the chances. You roll the dice. I'm walking down this road, but you really watch your back. You know?
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
like, oh fuck.
Lots of
Yeah.
dogs in that neighborhood that would get
Yeah,
you.
dogs,
And a few
guns.
dirty dogs.
Remember Fat
Like
Man
this
in the
dog right here.
window?
Yeah, fat man in the window.
Do you remember
There was
Fat
this
Man in
guy-
the window?
This
What
is
is
probably
that?
where Charles got his 600-pound life.
Okay.
Fetish?
Explain.
Remember, so you remember when you turn, you're going past Preston's house, there's all that farmland as you're
Yes.
going towards the pit.
Yes.
So on one of the trailers on the right-hand side, there was a big bay window, and there was always a 600-pound guy in the window, and he was just always sitting there in the window. And we were like, always look over, there's just this big fucking, he was almost as big as the window. And he's just like, he can't walk. He's so big. That's like, because I remember one time he had to get an ambulance, and I'm riding past the house, and I just see this fucking, they're like almost having to take the fucking door down to get this guy out of his house. Like,
Oh my god.
he was a big guy, and he used to sell meth out of that window. Like, one time Eric was walking by.
Eric went and smoked weed with
He
him, right?
did. He went and smoked weed with him. That guy asked him for help with something. It was probably like bend over to pick something up or something. But but he was like, "Oh, here's the thank you," and he like reaches in this hole in the wall and he pulls out a little bit of weed and he hands it to Eric and like. But he actually got arrested for selling meth out of the window.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Well, because the thing is so his fucking trailer, like it wasn't sealed. Like he was like exposed to the
Yeah.
outside. Yeah, so it was like.
So he was in the window, but there was no glass on the window. It was just an
Yeah.
opening
And-
of his house.
Well, it was like his
Yeah.
his house had like eroded around him, so it was like, you know what I'm saying? like the house aged as trailers do. You know, they wear out.
And he hasn't
Was he
moved in
eating
20
the
years.
trailer, dude?
I think so, dude.
Literally, it looked like the trailer was like falling apart. Like I remember it was cold one year, like it was snowing, and he was just sitting there with a blanket on, dude. And because he was like exposed to the elements, you know.
Oh, yeah.
You know who I just seen the other day?
Who?
Crackhead Carl.
Really,
Oh,
he's back.
bro, I haven't seen that guy in
Walking
so
around,
long.
Still tweaking out, dude.
Oh yeah, he's never coming back.
Tweaking it.
So, like
No.
how here in Portland, you know, every other person walking
Is
down the street
crackhead
yelling
Carl.
some racist obscenities and
Yeah.
shit. We only had one guy like that in Farmington, and everybody knew who he was because he was that one guy that would walk down the street spewing some racial
He
obscenities and fucking.
disappeared for a while, but he just popped back up.
Yeah.
Crazy as ever.
I'm pretty sure we could find his face because he's on the Watch Dogs
speaking
website.
of his face, I just saw a post of him. He was on the Farmington, New Mexico arrest page, and typically, because there's so many arrests made in town that you'll have like one like on the page, like one or two people will know each person getting arrested.
Yeah.
Crackhead Carl just got arrested, and his post had like 77 shares, like 50 comments,
Really?
like 133 likes.
He's famous.
And everyone was like, Crackhead Carl, that's Crackhead Carl.
Yeah. Yeah. His name was Carl. My whole thing is, so remember we put him on one of our like album covers?
Yeah.
I wanted to make like stickers with his face on it, and then just fucking plaster him all over the South Side. And then when he walks out for the day, just the first sign he goes up to,
Freak the fuck out.
just being
bro.
I think people would love it, and I think the hood would love it. The hood would love it. They'd be like, that's fucking awesome, and then they would get it.
Crackhead Carl.
That
Dude, I was so glad I got my music video done right in front of the McCormick laundromat before they painted it all white.
Yeah.
All painted white. You can't even tell it was McCormick laundromat.
Yeah, that was
Dang,
sort
I'm
of a
glad I got
staple.
that video
That was
done.
a
Yeah.
staple.
Yeah.
I used to have small enough hands that we would go into there and Randy and somebody would keep watching. I'd
Homie
stick my
dolls.
little hands up and I'd steal all the little homies out of the quarter machine.
Your
Little homie
adorable
dolls
little
were-
hands.
Yeah. These hands.
Dare I say adorable little hands?
Oh, I guarantee they were adorable.
These hens did some fucked up shit when I was a kid, and it's mostly because I had bad influences.
Sorry, bro. Man.
Randy, I'm really happy that you
But
told me
we
about.
had fun though. Shit.
I'm happy you told me about this Facebook page for Farmington.
Oh, it's
arrest.
the greatest.
Yeah, every once in a while when I'm going to bed, I'll look at like the San Juan County
the
arrest
page. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm just like, and I always know people in there. I'm
Yeah.
like,
It's everyone we know.
Just-
yeah.
4 hours ago, Mr. Pierce Bryant B. Gay.
Oh, be gay, yeah. If you can't be Aussie, be gay.
Yeah.
Was
We do
charged
some-
with stopping, standing, or parking in a prohibited specific place, open container violation, and driving while revoked, plus aggravated driving under the influence of intoxicating liquor or drugs.
Does it get more New Mexican than that?
That's awesome, bro.
I think as soon as you hear begay, you're like, does it get more New Mexican than that?
By the way, that's so tragic of a name. Be gay.
Yeah, yeah. Right?
Dude, because at work
Wonder
we
what
see
their
people's names on
ancestors
bag tags all the time.
Yeah.
And there was a guy who was on my flight named Richard Creamer.
Oh,
boy.
yeah, I
his name
remember
was
that.
Dick Creamer, dude.
Yeah. Dick.
That fucking sucks, dude.
Randy Johnson isn't that cool.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
I deal with it.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm just calling him like Double Dick, dude. What's up, Double D? What's going on, bro?
Not
Dude,
only-
Richard Creamer's fucked.
Well, there's like there's a famous baseball player,
Randy Johnson.
Randy Johnson,
Mm-hmm.
and then having a Randy Johnson.
Yeah.
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 That's cool though.
It's
I
cool.
don't have any cool dick puns for my name.
Yeah, people used to call me Farty Cow Dick.
Farty cow dick.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
remember, right?
Yeah.
Charles.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I told Fred and
Charles
I told
Clip.
Fred and Taylor that the other day that I was like, yeah, they used to call me Farty Cow Dick, and he was like, there's no fucking way, and I was like, I'm serious.
Yeah, dude.
How could you not?
Mr. Farty Cowdick, dude.
Yeah.
That's a good one. That's
a good one.
honestly a good one.
It's a good one.
Farty cow dick.
Kids are mean.
Kids are the worst.
They're the meanest.
Yeah, like I go to New Mexico to visit my family, and somebody will be like, "How'd you get so fat?" And I'm like,
And it was a kid that said that shit.
kids are mean sometimes.
Dude, I
It'll
see
be like
Yeah.
the little ones though. The little ones, like when they get hit a certain age, they know, But like the little ones that don't have any filter,
Yeah.
will say some shit.
I think
off like that.
Cross called you fat one time. He's all, it's like, Marty, you're fat. And I was like, Crossy, no, he's not. You don't say that. And
You're like, he is fat, but you don't
and
say that.
And what
he's
you
fat.
said, and what you said, you just went, no, he's right. I'm like, no, he's a little shit and shouldn't be calling people fat.
Yeah, if a kid tells you you're ugly, you're fucking
fucking
ugly.
ugly.
You're fucking ugly, dude.
Yeah,
And that sucks to hear that.
but it's real. Oh man,
Yeah.
shit's
Kids
good.
say the darndest things.
Yeah. Yeah. You're a father, Randy.
Yeah, I am.
It's crazy that Marty and Michael are fathers. Well, I guess Michael's been a father for a long time.
Yeah.
A long time.
Yeah.
How old were you when you had a kid? Right,
17.
17.
That's like half your life.
But
now.
you knew you were having a kid at 16. You got
Yeah.
her pregnant at
I
16.
knew at 16 and then 17. Yep.
Yeah.
And I got 5 of them now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're 31.
Checks out.
Yeah.
Checks out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're crazy too.
So you've been a dad half your life.
Yeah, it's fun.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
It's fun, but like It's not that fun.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah,
I'll
right.
tell
It's
you
because
that much.
Randy's drinking all day when he's sober. He's like, I fucking miss my kids. This is the greatest thing ever, Marty. You have to have kids.
No, it is. It's fun. It's fun.
Yeah.
It is fun.
I don't believe you.
It's fun. It's like sometimes, like
There's a
1%
lot-
of the time, it's fun.
See, I
There's a lot
like.
of love in it.
See, I like how other people I know have kids, because then you can enjoy playing with the kids. But then when you know real parent shit comes up, you're like, yeah, go fucking hang out with your dad.
No, but then I'd like, mom, she gets mad a lot, but I go to work and then I come home and then she's like, you motherfucker, and I'm like, I gotta go to work, so it's all good, you know what I mean? Like, it all works out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Marty's gonna have kids soon.
yeah.
No way.
Yeah, I need a little nephew.
Yeah.
I got like 6 nieces.
I don't know. If you were to say who would have kids next, who do you think it would be?
Marty for sure. He fucks. He doesn't look like it, folks, at home, but Marty fucks.
I fuck.
It could happen. It could very much happen.
I fuck.
How often?
Fuck all the time.
What's all the time?
Enough.
What's enough?
Like, I don't know. Depends. Okay, so lately, not as
offensive.
much because
Dude, right now you look so fucking haggard.
I am
would
haggard.
not-
I'm Charlie
I
Haggard.
would not touch you. You're dripping sweat.
there's one person that wants to fuck me.
Well, good. Yeah.
She's not here. We could call her.
Put her on the line.
And she would be like,
Put her on the line again.
I would.
What's her number?
I would have the sex with her, with him.
Yeah, we have to phone
Oh.
our friend here.
She is
I
at
thought we-
work right now.
Yeah, she's at work right now.
But where does she work?
She works at the strip club.
So she'll be okay.
She's a
She
stripper.
can talk about fucking while at work, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, I don't want kids either.
You're never gonna have kids?
I don't want to have kids.
Not
Never?
yet.
I don't know.
You guys are getting to the point to where it's either yay or nay.
Do you think you'd make a good
you get
dad?
up there.
Probably
Age.
nay. I think
Yeah.
I'd make a great dad.
I would fucking hate it if you were my dad.
Really?
Really? I would hate it.
I don't know.
I can't imagine you as a dad.
Just come
Why?
in and smell like cigarettes.
Yeah.
Well, my dad
he's-
was the dad.
You stink. You just like stink all the time. You fucking sleep in. You're grumpy. You drive fucking DoorDash. Like that's lame as shit, dude. If my dad drives DoorDash, he's fucking lame as shit.
Yeah. You know,
Jesus, man.
well, I'm that's why I'm not a dad. I have to just
Thank
Fuck
God.
that, Charles. Tell him fuck off. If you want to have kids, go ahead and fuck up a kid if you want to.
I like how when you're on mushrooms, you feel everything so deeply. You're just tearing this man down.
yeah, you're just like, your life all your life up to this point is fucked, Charles.
You mean nothing in the scope of the universe.
And the last thing you should do is create another child, a kid. You should fucking not procreate.
He's gonna be another fucked up kid.
No, you'd be a good dad.
Yeah.
You're fun.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm fun.
Yeah.
you make a good.
List
make a good
3
dad.
fun things about you. Why, like, convince me I would want to be your kid.
Why do
Okay, folks, that's it. Good night.
Well, dude, your kids would know so much about airplanes and drag cars and music.
Charles, here. How about this? You'll be like me and Charles are divorced.
Okay.
Like, listen, you're gonna go with your dad today.
Yeah.
I know you.
I'm going with you. Or what was it?
No, you're going with your dad today. Okay.
Oh,
Listen, I know I'm
man.
dropping you off. Listen, I know I get it. All right.
But he stinks.
Listen. All right. It's okay.
Can I stay with you this week?
No, definitely not, dude. I have a bender to do. But
Okay, I would
listen.
okay,
He's
okay.
got some fun plans for you, and he's going to talk about them. Okay, listen. Just get out of the car. There you go. There you go.
okay.
Here you go. You go, Charles. Fuck you,
Hi,
man.
son.
Hey, Dad.
Well, what do you want to do this weekend? Now this is just bringing back me hanging out with my dad. I didn't know we were going to get so deep on this podcast.
Dad, it would be nice to get out of the house by 2 this weekend. Like, if we could get out by 2, I can go maybe see a friend or something. Or
Yeah, we can.
okay, so you promise you're gonna wake up by 2?
I promise.
Okay.
That's the thing is I wouldn't follow through. I'd be like 2 p.m. I'd be like, Well, you know,
Son, tomorrow's a new day.
yeah, tomorrow we can try. Let's shoot for tomorrow, the next day.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
See, that's why I'd be a good dad. That's why I wouldn't be a good dad. Because I sleep in. No, I mean, I feel like kids would love
I
that.
feel like one time I told Charles he was deformed and he was really mad and told Sandra about it, and you just tore him down right now. I feel that.
What do you mean?
Remember whenever I called you deformed and then Sandra called me and she was like, "You hurt Charles."
She called you?
She did call me.
Dude, I
Probably
literally
asked her
was.
to.
I was joking. I was literally like, Marty called me deformed, and then she's like, "Ah, look at how fucking deformed he is. Look how he rocks.
It all comes out right
Look how he
now.
rocks."
And she calls me and she's like, "Did you call my boyfriend deformed?" I'm just
You
kidding.
asked her. You were like, babe, this is Marty really fucking hurt my feelings today.
Yeah.
And then like you complained enough that she was like, I'm gonna call him. And you're like, no, please don't. And you're like, she was like, no, I'm gonna do it. And you're like, no,
gonna call him.
don't.
Please don't call him. Please,
Please.
Mom, don't call him.
He's mommy.
I mean, I think you're losing a spectrum of how Sandra is, because she's fucking crazy.
She's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like a good crazy.
Yeah.
Fred, will you give me another beer?
No.
She's
Please.
she's got crazy eyes. When she looks at you,
She does have some crazy eyes.
She's like, I fucking know.
Yeah.
She
And
means
Marty's
what
an
she
idiot.
says, for sure.
Yeah.
Let's talk about tattoos.
Tattoos.
Tattoos and booze.
The booze, I got a new tattoo.
How was it?
It was pretty dang cool. It was pretty cool. The first session, it was all the black and white, and the second session was all the color. And the color fucking hurt.
Yeah,
dude.
they use like 5 needles, 6
They use
needles.
5 needles, 6 needles, but they do color blending. So they'll do the tattoo in one part, one color, and then they'll, wash it off, do it the same spot in another color. And that shit fucking hurts. Like, I've never had a blended color tattoo like this before, and it fucking... The first time I went through it, and I was like, that was probably the easiest tattoo I ever had. Like, I barely felt it. Like, I barely felt it was, like, painful. Like, every tattoo you get, I don't care who you are, it's painful. You might just be able to manage the pain better,
The first one was just all line work, though.
Yeah, it was all line work, mostly some shading. And then the second tattoo, or the second time session, I got it, and it, like, not only was it, like,
Hey,
too
this
old.
is fucking
it was
lame.
old.
Do you want to talk about something else?
Yeah, okay, fuck it.
Damn.
Well, no,
cuz.
I want to say something about tattoos. I don't know if I told on the doc because I have a bunch of horror movie icons on top of my arm, right? And when I got this tattoo, I fucking got off a plane to go see my best friend, and he goes, it was like 6 a.m. He goes, "Do you want to go to a tattoo like right now?"
That's 6.
And I was like, "Yeah,
AM.
6 a.m."
Who does that? Are they open
Psycho.
that early?
No, they were not. But he goes, like, "You want to get a tattoo?" And I'm like, "Fuck yeah, dude." So we go to this shop of like people that he knew because he, let's just say that he's a swinger, and she owned this shop, and she was like, "What do you want?" I told her what I wanted, and she was like, "All right, cool." Gets it drawn out and starts tattooing me, and we're just kind of bullshitting like, "How was your flight?" And I'm like, "It was sick. It was 30 fucking minutes because it's Portland, to Seattle, so it's nothing." And we're bullshitting, and she opens the window up, next to her, and I'm like, it is kind of warm in here. And she's like talking to me, dude, and she just starts smoking, like as she does my tattoo, like vaping, and she's fucking blowing like fucking vape clouds over my arm as she's tattooing.
I would not be comfortable with that yet.
Yeah, I was already halfway done, so I was like, fuck it. Then I got infected.
Oh, shit.
For sure.
Yeah.
Got infected?
Yeah, I was fucked up.
Dirty.
How old are you when you got your first tattoo, Mike?
7th grade summer.
Oh my God.
That was about the same for me, too.
7th grade. You were 6?
Yeah, I got it done with like a motor from a radio and a fork bent with a guitar string.
Are you in
or maybe it was a spring from a lighter. I don't know. It was one of the two.
No.
Were you in fucking lockup? What are you talking about?
Yeah, and they made the ink out of baby oil, burnt,
What?
Yeah, smoking cigars under the bridge.
Yeah.
I still got it too. You want to see that shit? It was bad.
Yeah, there it is,
swastika?
the first tattoo.
Oh, it's the other one.
Fuck no.
No, but for the people here listening, it's a swastika.
Yeah. It's actually pretty good. Like,
Yeah, you have the same kind of one, right?
That was carved.
I like
bro.
the
Yeah,
death to
two.
all Jews on that. That's
No, it's a cross.
It's an upside down cross. Depending on where you look at it, all crosses are upside down, right?
Yeah.
If you get a cross tattooed on you, depending on like, it could always be an upside down cross.
So if
Yeah.
you are, have a cross on you, you do backflips or front flips, then
Yeah.
if you do that, you're sometimes anti.
Yeah, but it's still right side up when I'm upside down. For me. For me.
Forever.
Did that just blow your mind, Charles? How are you feeling?
I feel, I don't know. It's hard to say where I feel right now.
have you sweat out all the fucking psilocybin yet?
All the syllabs. Yeah. No, I mean, I'm way less high than I was. Like earlier, I was
Yeah, I can tell.
really fucking stoned.
Even
Well, can
since
you
you've
drive?
gotten here.
I could drive now. I think now I'm good. To
All right.
So you can
Yeah,
drive
yeah.
home.
Good.
Especially in
So-
about an hour.
So you can
You
go
got
home.
about 45 minutes
Yeah.
and you're getting the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Yeah. No, they need me to press the button.
Yeah. How you feeling, Randall?
I'm still feeling great.
Feeling great?
That's the first,
The
ladies and
longer I'm
gentlemen, that's the
here-
first time he's spoken this podcast.
Yeah, the longer I'm here, the more I wake up.
Yeah.
Good. Snapping in and out of the reality.
Yeah.
Yup. This is a sucky reality.
Yeah.
I don't know. Where I was earlier was pretty gnarly.
What was the worst childhood shenanigans you got into, Randall?
God, it's more of the same, really.
Yeah, just kind of like
just
it was like
Aztec.
normal. Yeah.
Just the same shit.
So
in Aztec.
it's just like wherever you go in New Mexico, it's the same childhood.
Yeah.
So you can just relate to everything that we're saying.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've done
Yeah.
it all.
I don't
Done it
know.
all.
I can't really relate.
How old were you when you smoked weed for the first time?
Me?
Yeah.
6-month-old.
No, not quite.
Not far off though. Let's be honest.
12. Yeah.
12?
12?
How old are you in third grade?
Shit.
I think you're like
Stripping
him up, dude.
8.
Like 8?
8.
8. That's how
Yeah.
old I was when I first smoked weed.
Yeah.
And I remember because my sister was babysitting me, and I walked in the back room, and she had this little green tin that I didn't know what it was, and she was like, I was
He
like,
knew
what are
what
you?
it was.
She was like, what are you? I was like, what are you doing? And she was like, oh, nothing. And then I think she like knew I had caught her doing something right, and then she wanted me to be an accomplice. Like, here, try this. And like, I got high. But in reality, she would have just been an extra shit if I told on her. But I didn't, because a year later, I had already made my first steamroller. Like I took a PVC pipe, I cut it, I stole a little, the metal bowls, how they have the little screw-on lids that you can like, so your bowls don't spill.
Yeah.
I took that out of my mom's thing, and I popped it in that PVC pipe. We used to have a clubhouse behind our house, and I would come home from my elementary school in 4th grade, and I would go in that clubhouse, and I'd take a few hits. Then I was smart enough, I like even wash my mouth out, whatever, go inside, and my mom would have like little crackers with cheese with like hearts drawn on them and shit,
Yeah, it's all niced out snacks.
Yeah.
remember
Some dope after school snacks.
that. Yeah.
Look at Fred over here. How's that going?
Why?
How do you feel?
Like a falcon, dude.
Fuck yeah.
What? Why, Fred? Tell me.
Tripping you up, Charles. Keeping
It's
you on
not. That's not what's gonna trip
keeping
me
you
out.
on your fucking toes, man.
Like,
Fred's just trying to be New Mexican too. He's just trying to fit in.
What's up, Holmes?
So what the
Orale.
It was a pack of Coronas. Let's be real.
Yeah, for real. I love Corona. Yeah. Fred,
Hey,
all day.
yeah.
All day.
Corona.
Hey, so what are some current events? What's going on in the world?
Oh, we don't talk about that. My favorite current event, though,
Yeah.
right now, my favorite thing going on is the shit with the alien, like the rollout. What
Was that the one in
was
Mexico?
that real?
The one in Mexico.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Please tell me.
Fred is gonna have the answer.
Can I preface this with, I think that was total bullshit.
So, hey, Fred from Hot Crazy and Omens, your
Hey, how's it
favorite
going?
supernatural alien true crime podcast.
Good to see you again.
Now, see, the thing is with these aliens or supposed alleged aliens, there's a lot of problems with it, right? There's a lot of problems. They're claiming that they have bones and things like that inside of
Right,
them.
there's like eggs inside of them.
Shit like that.
Yeah,
It's whatever,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
But the fact of the matter is the guy who presented him has known to go to the Mexican Congress and go like, here is an alien. Observe it. And then they look at it and they go, that's a fucking, literally one time guy brought in a skinned monkey.
Oh, and it was
like, it's an alien.
And they're like,
it was just
this is an
wiggling
alien.
around and shit. Yeah. So it's hard to believe this guy. But the thing with the government of like for because he said he found it in Lima, Peru in a cave. Right? So the Peruvian government goes, if you did get that from Peru, we're going to come after you. If that's a real thing. If it's real, we're coming after you because you can't take anything out of caves.
Okay.
Like it's a fucking it's ours.
It's a sin.
Yeah.
Were you about to
It's
say
ours.
it's a sin?
It's a Peruvian sin.
Yeah, it's a
Peruvian sin.
It's their property.
The Peruvian soon would be a great fucking band name.
Yeah.
But
that is a good band name.
like the
here all
thing
day.
is with them, I'm skeptical.
'Kay.
Right? Because it seems a little too.
It's too good.
It's not even that.
no,
it's
but like
it's too
like
now.
we have aliens and we're showing you them. That's too good.
Yeah, I mean it's I would believe if he like here is ancient aliens, these two mummified creatures. Now here's the living thing. Then he shows it. I'm like, okay, that's definitely the same thing. But this is like I found it in a cave, and they go where? And he goes Peru. And they go where in Peru? And he goes in a cave.
And they're like,
and it just goes
petrified,
around.
yeah,
And
yeah.
dude, it's fucking stupid.
So
Because they try to make it all edgy by calling them non-human biologics.
Yeah.
It's like
so what you're saying is, Fred, is that's probably not an alien.
it probably not. If it is an alien, I could see it maybe being a species of alien that may have traveled with a different group. You know, like going to like a tourist destination or something. You know, they just showed up and they're like, "Here's Peru," and then they just left them.
And then they left and they're like, oh, fuck, I think we forgot Steve in the middle.
I think we forgot Charles.
But like the fact of the matter is like if these are real, why do they just find like the two and then like not a whole bunch of them all over Peru, you know, because like people I mean
So they found 2 of them so far, right? Is that what you just said? Did they look the same? Same species?
Yeah.
It's the same.
I only saw the one.
They're the same thing over and over again. I think they're stupid. Now the whole thing with the
So did the same guy find both of them?
yeah, allegedly.
Okay.
Allegedly.
So that makes it even a little more sus. So it wasn't like, you know, they found the first one and they were like, someone else is like, by the way, I found this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I feel like, because I read about UFO phenomena every fucking week, multiple times a week, just new things happening, new things popping up. And if you notice, so when you guys were kids, you guys probably heard stories of UFOs and lights in the sky over New Mexico.
Yep.
You know,
I
things
seen
like
all
that.
kinds of lights in
and
the sky.
out here, dude, we have the story of the blue dot. Like it's just a fucking UFO that appears all the place. I've seen it. My family has seen it, and it just then like I felt like there was a couple years there where like you just weren't hearing about anything ever, and then just in the last couple of years they're like, aliens are fucking real. Here's everything we know, and it's like, I don't fucking trust you, dude. You don't trust the government, dude. I saw you what happened in Waco, dude. Like, fuck you guys, man. I'm not trusting anybody, dude. Unless a ship appears over Portland right now, then I'll be more inclined. Like, there's got to be something else, moving around out there.
Yeah.
But the government being like, aliens exist, yeah, man. They're here. It's like, I don't fucking trust you, dude. What are you guys planning, dude? Sketchy bastards.
Yeah.
Well, we're on the kind of the H.G.O side of things. What's the scariest thing that's ever happened to you, Michael?
Scariest thing ever happened to me. Probably when I was doing methamphetamines.
Oh boy, this is gonna be good.
There's demons everywhere, I'm telling you, boy. No, we were sitting in the shed and talking about dark spirits and stuff, and I heard a growl in the corner of the room. Man, we went running around, didn't find nothing.
Again, you were on meth.
Yeah, yeah. I'm telling you, meth is bad. It'll hook you up. No, you don't do that at home. You'll end up like me.
Do it at the park.
Yeah,
Not at home.
yeah.
That park meth.
Yeah. You'll hear demons if you do it at home.
Anytime I hear a story where it's like, so we were smoking meth, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna that whatever this story
Discounted.
is. Yeah.
It could have been, you
It
know.
was some good
Bro,
jokes.
my old PE teacher used to tell stories about him on meth, dude. He was a teacher, bro.
The only thing that was crazy is there was 3 of us there, and every single one of us heard it.
Were you all doing meth?
Yeah.
Then it says
Oh yeah, we were.
It was crackhead Carl.
What about you guys, though, man?
the scariest thing that's ever happened to me?
On meth.
Oh,
Yeah. No.
nothing. No, scariest thing that ever happened to me was probably when me and Randy were in a drive-by.
Yeah, that is scary. Yeah.
It was pretty fucking
Yeah.
scary. I've never
Yeah.
really like experienced any paranormal things.
I haven't
I don't
either.
think I'm very like you know how you, Fred, you're very sensitive to that kind of energy and stuff. I'm the kind of person that is just not like.
Yeah.
I'm just not like I never felt things like that. I just never experienced things like that.
Meat cleaver.
You Cleaver?
Me either. I'm kind of like him, even though I have seen some scary things.
Like a cat in a dryer.
No, that caused that.
Wait,
Allegedly.
hold on.
Allegedly.
Another time I was on, man.
Go for it. No, I don't know. There's the Batman. Like I've talked about on the podcast. The fucking
That really scared you?
there's a vampire.
The Batman.
There's a vampire in Forest Park. Remember where we went the other day?
Yeah. Forest Park. Yeah.
There's a vampire over there,
Yeah.
and I seen him once.
And that really scared you?
Scared the fuck out of me.
Yeah.
It scares me to this day.
Yeah.
But I'm down to go there. We should all go there after this pod.
Let's do it.
He saw it at the Witch's Castle.
We'll
Witch's
record
Castle.
that for the podcast.
I was gonna
We got
say, man,
GoPros
you
in
want to
there.
hear some? Well, because I'm trying to remember that story. You saw like a humanoid style bat creature guy. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's really fun about that, guys? Welcome to the Portland history lesson.
All
with our
right.
spooky host.
Hey,
me.
folks.
You know, dude. Like I fucking turn the lights all red,
We can
dude.
see
Get all
whatever
dark,
the hell we want.
like there is the story of the witch's castle in Portland.
Wait, turn the lights red.
Oh, okay, hold on.
Really?
Yeah.
We do that?
Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, we can do that.
Whatever we want.
We should turn them red and keep
Fuck
them
that
red.
want.
Dude, hold on.
This is
Check
Mark
this shit out.
Sophie.
Ready? There we go.
All right, dude.
Keep
okay.
it like that.
Mood set.
Yeah.
What's
Here,
up?
hold on. Hold on.
All
Mushrooms.
right.
Yeah, dude. Well, it's gonna fuck with the green screen, but we'll see. But so the story of the
Whoa.
witch's castle is fantastic in the sense that, you know,
Let's just turn into HGO. Let's go.
yeah,
Yeah.
welcome to Hots, Graves, and Omens. Doo, 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 doo. But no, so the witch's castle. Everybody in Portland goes like, "Oh, witch's castle. It must have been a witch's home." But the actual story is so much darker.
Bum, bum, bum.
He's got it. So basically, the actual story of the witch's castle is that a man and his daughter lived there, right? Nice. Exactly.
Let's be
Thank you
real.
for
This
that.
is still
That's
the
great.
Yeah,
that's
a
great.
man and his daughter lived there, and they the daughter was being like this boy that lived around that area. He would come visit, and they would kind of kiss, and then he would leave before the dad would get home, and all that. Just little
Very
secret-
innocent.
very
Very
innocent secret
Yeah.
romance.
Yeah.
Well, one day the dad came home early,
Oh, boy.
and he shot the boy down.
Oh, fuck.
Right in
That
the
took
witch's
a turn.
castle. Now it is said that people do commit rituals inside the witch's castle to bring back either the spirit of the fallen lover or the murderous dad. Even better in Forest Park, where that exists, there was a serial killer in Portland, there was many, who operated out of Forest Park. Right around where Charles saw his fun little bat guy.
So there's some fuckery going on down there.
He was
Fuckery.
taking people,
Yeah.
smoking them in Forest Park, and then he would disappear into the woods.
Charlie, you lucky you ain't smoked bat.
Pretty spooky.
It is scary.
That is scary.
That sounds cool.
I have to
love
take
scary
5. I
movies.
have to go pee. I have to go.
I really
pee on my
need.
big
I
dick.
really need a cigarette.
Dude, we have half an hour left.
You stay here.
I'm just
Is
kidding.
everybody ready to get flashbang so the lights go back on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Ah!
Ooh, it's a new world. It's a whole new world. It's a whole new world for you.
Hey, where's the green anyway?
where it's cached.
We can cut this and fill this in.
God damn it, Randy.
Charlie.
Oh, we're not cutting shit. We're always live on this shit.
Oh
baby.
yeah. So, but yeah, dude. Like I know there's just so many stories of spooky shit in Forest Park, dude.
Yeah.
What's Randall? What's your scary story?
No.
Nothing.
You fogged out.
You don't got anything,
Your
dude?
glasses is fogged out too. Bro.
Yeah, it's
You
pretty
some
hot.
windshield wipers. Oh yeah, it's roasting.
It's scary here. You've never had anything paranormal happen to you?
I mean, like plenty of shit, but it's like
What was that?
There was that time at Berg was kind of weird.
Yeah.
Here, Erica, come join us.
yeah, Erico, fill in for
Yeah,
Randy.
for Randy.
Come join us real quick. Tell us a story.
Okay, it's kind of a cute little story, I guess.
So this is Randall's wife, Erica,
My
joining
wife.
us.
It's like the first time that we actually kissed. It was like in Berg Park.
Oh, this is sweet.
Yeah.
It's romantic, scary.
Obviously, a teenager, I was sneaking out to see Randall. They banned me from seeing him, so not supposed to be where we're supposed to be, and we're at Berg Park. You guys know that. And
Yeah.
Are you from New Mexico?
No, he's
Okay,
from-
but
No,
yeah.
dude, I'm from here, dude.
Basically just like a community kind of park, and we're sitting there and we start hearing shit like in the trees, and we're like, what the fuck is that? And it's creeping me out. Like I was definitely feeling something, and like earlier like that week, like we had been kind of talking about like skinwalkers and stuff, and like me and my friends used to go to Berg Park too to like eat on lunch break and stuff, and there was this kind of like old like native like homeless guy like kind of bitching at these people like, I'm gonna put a curse on you and stuff like that. So I already had this like in my mind like, oh my god, there might be like people here that are like that. So yeah, it was kind of freaky. We heard shit in the like trees. We're like, maybe we should just get out of here, because like where we were at was like kind of where they set up stuff. It's open, and so we're like, we need to get out. And we're going through like the trail to like get to our car, and it's like as soon as we get to where the trees stop, all the sound stops, and we're like, what the fuck is that?
That's pretty scary.
Yeah.
I bet you I know who it was.
Crackhead.
Crackhead Carl.
Yeah, that's a pretty scary story.
And then you kiss
Oh,
Randall
yeah.
for the
I would
first
be freaked
time.
out.
Oh
about
yeah,
that.
we were just like, that was like, so where me and Randall were hanging out is like, I don't know, just where we happened to kiss, and then that's all this spooky shit started happening. So maybe this is a sign, Randall. I shouldn't have got with you. I don't
Spooky.
know.
Damn, dude.
Damn.
I thought that was,
Shit's got real.
I thought that was an actual cute story.
That was a
Jerry.
cute story. That's
We
right.
never get cute stories
I
on
didn't
this
get into the
pod.
cute part of it, but
That was a cute. Thank you for
Randy's
sharing that
back
with us,
here,
Erica.
Well, that's what we wanted to hear. We don't want to hear Randy talk about whatever he's gonna say. Randy doesn't believe in ghosts.
I mean, I could talk about my scariest story. I don't know if I have on the doc or not.
I'm pretty sure you have.
I like how
In-
though real
maybe.
quick Erica came
Probably.
and she said way more words than you said. You're just chilling, but that's cool.
Yeah.
We should have.
Some people are just chillers, But
Yeah.
I'm glad you're here to
be a
experience
part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Charles, did I tell the story about me attending an exorcism?
No,
I didn't tell that story.
I wanna be an exorcist, man.
Okay, so I'll tell you the story. So I used to travel down to San Diego, California pretty regularly to ghost hunt. I would go to the oldest cemetery in the West, known as El Campo Santo. It's in Old Town San Diego, California.
Wee.
Yes.
Hi, puppy.
I thought that was a sound.
Oh man, dude. But I would travel down there a lot because every time I would go down there, I'd get really good evidence and really good videos and photos, EVPs, all that fun stuff. Because I'm a ghost hunter, man. That's my shit. And dude, it was like spirit, dude. Spirit's in here. And I had gone down there with the person I was dating at the time, and the first night we were there, I had a new feeling that I had never felt walking into that cemetery, and I'd been there 2 other times prior to that. And I walk in, and it's very small. It was probably, I would say, by about 50 feet by 70 feet. It's not a very big cemetery. It's a very small lot, but the graves actually extend out past the cemetery and go into the sidewalk and the road, just because they have over like 200 plus people buried in there.
Yeah.
They just
50
stack
by
them.
70, like a super tiny. Yeah.
Yeah. They just
crazy.
would bury families together, whole ass families. And I had gone in there plenty of times, felt pretty good, and I walked in there that time, and it felt bad. There was something going on. And I couldn't really figure out what was happening, but I was this back left corner that I just kept having this negative feeling at, like a sense of like, I don't know if you guys have like been stalked by like an animal in the woods, or like feel like you're
Or
being
like
stalked.
feel like you're being watched.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like that, but it was like a predator was like watching you. That's what it felt like. And the person I was with didn't really. She was like, I don't know, it's whatever. I don't feel anything. And this medium, alleged medium, I say, and her daughter walk in, and both of them immediately come to that side, and they're like, "There's something right here that's bad." And I was like, "Fuck," And so the next night I go back and I'm like, "Well, let's fucking see if I can get something going on." And I take a photo, and it's on it might be on the H.G.O page, I don't remember, but it's this. I take a photo of this back wall, and there's this fucking creature laying on the wall with a big ass head, and it's turned to me, and it's got these tiny little eyes and a big smile on its face, and it turns into electricity and turns back into a tail and has a spear tip tail. I have a photo of it. I have the original photos and everything. It's all on my PC. It's weird. And I go, oh, dude, we got a photo of like a fucking demon or something, dude. That's badass. So the next night when we go back, I'm like, let's try to talk to it, dude, like an idiot. And I run a thing called a spirit box. I don't know if anybody know what that is.
Yeah.
It allegedly runs through radio frequencies, allows spirit to talk to it. And I go up to a grave and I go, who's buried here? And he goes, the devil, El Diablo, right behind it. And I'm like, motherfucker. Like, there's no way the devil's buried in San Diego, California. Come on, man. Let's get realistic. And skip forward a little bit. Stuff starts getting thrown at us. Bad stuff starts happening. So we go, time to leave. So we walk out of the cemetery, and the walls are about as high as this fucking table right here. And I'm standing on the street in Old Town San Diego. And I got my back against the cemetery wall like an asshole. And I'm chilling. The person I'm with goes, do you see red eyes? And I turn around, and there's this smoke creature thing with glowing red eyes. And then I'm like, that's not real. That's fake. Like someone's fucking with us, And then it stood up. And it was about 10, 11 feet tall. And then it moved.
Yeah,
and there was people across the street going, hey, what is that? Like, what is that thing? Like thinking it's something we're doing, and it wasn't. So we start to vacate, and we're like, we got to find a place to go that's not here. And we go down the street, and there's a dude on the sidewalk getting chest compressions because he had randomly had a heart attack. And it's said that when spirits of that level arrive, something has to die. And this guy is dying effectively on the street. Skip forward a little bit. That thing fucking attaches to the person that I'm with. And I didn't really believe it, at the time, until we got home and all her lights in the house started flickering at the same time. The alarm clocks are flickering. Fucking everything's going off. Like something's trying to pull energy. So I eventually go to a fucking church because I'm like, I don't know, dude. Like the Catholics probably know about this. And I walk in, and he goes, yeah, the guy who usually does this kind of stuff isn't here, so you have to go to a different church. Sick. Love that. He goes, but I'm going to call them. They're going to be waiting. And I showed up, and there were 4 fucking priests waiting in the parking lot. And they ushered us into this room that was covered in crosses. Like, every square inch was covered in crosses. And they started lighting some shit on fire, dude, and they started chanting shit in Latin, and it was fucking intense. I had to sit there and watch.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Pretty fun.
That is.
She's cool.
I don't think I could ever do that.
No.
I want to be an exorcist, but I want to be kind of like a funny exorcist.
I had some
How?
experience like that, bro, but it was on Spice.
Oh yeah, dude, yeah.
I was
It
on
was
meth.
nuts.
That's like meth light. that's like I don't know, psychedelic meth. That's pretty much what Spice is.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Almost, dude.
Oh, but the crazy thing is he's not even fucking around with you. He really did have, and I was there when he had that
Yeah.
experience.
So was I.
Oh, more than one. I got scars from that shit. Split me open.
Yeah.
Yes,
we're
I
all-
guess so. We also have seen a man possessed.
Bro, no,
And
this
he
was
is
no
right
joke.
there.
Like one time we were smoking Spice in my room, and I used to have a booth in my closet, and it looked similar to like
Just
this,
like that. That's kind of
like,
was weird.
But
Not
we had
after I got done with it.
we had foam stapled up everywhere. And then all of a sudden, like my brother's like standing over there, and he just starts like scratching the walls with his hands, and he's like freaking the fuck out. And we're like, "Oh, Michael, what the fuck's going on?" And he just like starts screaming. He ends up going into the booth, and he's like, and this is like serious. He's not fucking around. and he's just screaming and going crazy, and he's kicking his feet, and my dad comes in the room, like, obviously something's wrong
Brandon
with
got
him,
on top
you know?
of him.
And Brandon's trying to hold him down, and it was a really, really intense moment. Like, I remember afterwards, I'm like, fuck, that was fucking
I felt
crazy.
like my dad was
I'm like
far,
shaky
but
a little
he was
bit.
in my face.
But he was just freaking out, and he was like kicking shit over. He almost kicked over the fucking computer. Like, it was pretty gnarly.
Yeah, it
It was
was.
pretty
That
gnarly.
was scary.
Yeah. It was scary. You want scary times? Do some drugs.
Yeah, that was legit scary.
Yeah.
And not only that, we were also on the same drugs you were on.
Yeah.
So it was like, is that gonna happen to me?
Yeah,
You know, like we're like, fuck.
How would you be a funny exorcist, Charles?
Well, you know, like the exorcists are usually like they're super serious. They're always like,
Do you want to like try it out? Like, I'll be the demon.
I just want to talk shit to the demon instead of it being all proper prayer bullshit. I want to do like actual like, hey, what up, you fucking demon, you fucking little bitch. Why don't you quit fucking around with this little fucking 15-year-old little girl? Why are you fucking possessing her? Why
All
you
right.
gotta be such a bitch? That's
Randall,
some bitch shit.
Randall and Charles, you guys will be the exorcist. Me
He's
and
my
me,
side exorcist.
Yeah, he just stands there.
Michael, Marty, and me will be demons, and Randy is going to be the possessee. Oh, dude, there he is. We finally got to.
Okay.
Wait, I'm a demon too?
Yes.
I'm a demon too.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, you left Mike out.
No, he.
Oh, he's the other.
No, I literally said
Yeah,
it.
he called me
Michael's a
out. Yeah.
demon.
Okay, so I'd be like Father,
up, Charles.
Son, Holy Spirit.
Shut up, bitch.
Wait, you're a possessee. You're a
Yeah.
possessee.
Yeah.
You're a possessee.
Yeah.
Fuck your mother.
Tell him he looks that shirt doesn't fit him right.
You'd be a shitty dad.
That's how they get you too. Ghost, like demons are supposed to get at the things you don't like about you. You'd be a shitty father.
Tell him he'd be bad at drag racing.
And he stinks.
Hey, why'd you fuck right off, you stupid?
Fuck you and your mother.
You could never kickflip.
Tell him his arms are tiny.
Well, the demon in you probably has fucked up feet and walks like a penguin.
No, that's the Marty one. The rest of us are fine.
The power of Christ tells me that the two demons inside of you are gay for each other and have GBS
On the ring.
inside of your own body.
It's because of that fucking dildo you picked up when you were a kid.
Randy,
It's all your fault.
We're just actually trapped inside Randy's body.
it was a vessel in the dildo.
He keeps putting things in his butt. Some of it's not even safe for it, dude. Bought a pack of light bulbs yesterday. That shit's gone,
Shampoo bottle.
Dude. Yeah, the shampoo bottle, yeah.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah,
Nice little improv, dude.
Scary
Nice little
it's
improv.
hard. It's hard.
Scary stuff.
My brain is kind of shit right now.
You'd be a horrible dad.
You'd be a horrible I mean, we know it. Everyone knows
Am I gonna get a call tonight?
it. Sandra? Hey, Sandra. Or, hey,
Can't
Marty.
have kids now. He don't even want them no more.
Randy,
I just
did
talked him into it last night.
He was going to let me not fuck him in the ass once.
It's
Yeah.
okay, buddy.
That's why we can't have sex at the house, because I wouldn't, Sandra's dad wouldn't mind if we had just, penis to vagina sex. But it's because I'd like her
She
to peg
fucks you in
me.
the ass.
Yeah, I like her to peg me.
Yeah. Who doesn't?
And her dad's very conservative and
Yeah.
would not enjoy me.
He's
Her daughter,
conservative.
yeah.
He's like, just fuck her already.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, I only like her to put on a bad dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No butt plugs for you.
Hands free. I like the hands free ejac.
Yeah.
Have you ever done that, Randy?
The way you describe it makes me feel like he just comes in and like sits down. He's like, "Yeah, fucking get it." Like,
Well, our room is you can hear everything. You can hear everything.
I feel like he'd be like too much of a dad on you, like trying to explain football. He's like, no, you fucking get up like this, man. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, no, see it. It freaks me out, man.
Yeah.
But it's made for fun. There are other things like we banged at the space. You know,
On the drum set.
no, outside of the space in the car.
Oh.
But
Not as cool.
and
but
then I
still,
jerked off
okay.
in the space.
Put
Yeah,
his nuts on
Yeah, the
drum set.
Kamchatka, dude.
Yeah,
Is
the
that still in there?
no, I finally got thrown out. But
Did you throw it out or did someone else?
I threw it out.
Oh, okay.
No.
I should have let one of the twinks throw it out.
So Charles jerked off in the practice space and came in a thing of horchata, and it stayed there for weeks.
I ain't even gonna lie, we about to. Ooh,
That's gross.
What are you doing?
I was gonna go shirtless, but what am I gonna do with my mic?
Yeah, you gotta.
We only got about like 15 minutes. left.
15 minutes.
Yeah.
If
All
you
right,
can-
I ain't gonna die.
You can hang out for now. It's pretty toasty in here. This
is
is probably the
toasty.
hottest it's ever been in this room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be
damn.
mad if you started our wrap ups.
I think if we could probably put a pizza right in the center of that table there.
And
Yeah.
it'll
It would cook.
Yeah.
Cook it up.
I need a pizza.
Sweaty ass pizza, dude.
pizza.
Give me a piece of
You got any pizza?
Pizza.
There was no pizza in the boxes, and Charles was like, "Has Marty been here?"
And I was like, actually, yes, I have. That's exactly why.
Yeah, it looks like when a bear breaks into a cabin, dude. And there's like
Yeah.
claw marks and all the shit, dude.
Yeah.
Hopefully he don't find my
Droppings.
cocaine.
Okay, Bear.
Yeah, it's good. Have you seen Cocaine Bear?
No, I haven't.
It's really
Based
good.
on
I'll
true
be
events.
Very good.
Pissed.
It was pretty good. It also has Ice Cube's son in it.
It does.
Yeah.
Very handsome.
That
looks
whole
just like his
story,
dad.
the whole actual story is so much like so funny, dude. Like of how that
Yeah, they were
bear
doing drops
for just a
from-
few short minutes, dude, was the most apex predator on the planet, dude. You know?
Yeah, yeah.
Just like if that thing, like you would have dropped that shit into fucking Syria, dude, it would have been over. Like,
Oh, yeah.
they would have won.
If the Taliban got a hold of that shit,
No, dude, no, you drop
Just
it.
kidding.
You drop it on the
weapon.
Taliban, dude. You know, they're in their fucking like their caves plotting shit, dude, and they hear a helicopter. They're like, "Oh, get it!" And they run out there, and the fucking bear just comes down on a hoist, dude. And then just drop- it's covered in cocaine, dude.
wearing an American flag.
Just fucking just ripping people in half, dude. American
Fuck,
stuff
imagine a whole army of those motherfuckers.
Dude, that'd be awesome, dude.
Bro.
That's an experiment. Fuck Hitler.
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah, they should do cocaine bears. That's, I mean, is there anything more fucking
Frightening.
Terrifying.
yeah scary than a
I mean, maybe
Like,
cocaine
even if they
polar
were,
bear.
like-
Methamphetamine bear.
What if it was
Meth
like
bear?
meth bear? Yeah, that's
Meth
pretty
polar
fucking-
That's
bear.
even worse.
yeah,
A
yeah,
polar
'cause
bear.
No, they'll
polar
be all
bears are-
skinny and fucking fragile and fucking.
What about? Okay, hold on. What about? Hear me out. Bath salts bear.
Bath salts, dude.
Yeah,
That'd be pretty
fucked up.
fucking gnarly.
And
Bro.
he's a polar bear.
Yeah,
It's like a zombie bear.
And he's riding you know how polar bears ride on like those little balls? And he's on meth, so he can do it backwards. like up in fucking Russia, how they teach
Randy's all
bears
cool
how to
about that.
ride bikes, like in Russia.
riding like a little motorcycle.
Yeah, but he's high on meth and he can do it backwards.
I think I have an idea for a documentary, dude. We go to Alaska, dude. We find like a black bear, dude. We give it PCP. We study the damage that it causes. We find a grizzly bear, give it PCP, and then we build our way up, dude, until eventually we find like an endangered fucking malnourished polar bear, dude.
Yeah,
we
yeah.
just pump it up full of PCP and drop it in a village just to see what happens.
Yeah.
Be sweet.
Village of pygmies.
devastation.
Dude.
Devastation.
Just flipping cars and shit, dude. Just
I think they should put it in downtown Portland. I would be excited.
Ooh, that
to
would be
see.
gnarly.
Hey, so here's a okay.
Oh, what a
Portland,
rhino.
The hire cracked out bears to clean up the city.
Yeah. Yeah.
Honestly,
like the
yeah,
purge.
because they're probably because the bear's not going to survive.
No.
So like,
They'll eat the bear.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, there's some crackhead downtown. Like, it'll kill a couple, but there's one that'll be like, fuck, I got this. He'll hop on the back.
Superman.
You'll see him wearing it as a
Ray
coat.
breaks out of prison.
dude.
that bear's like bumming cigarettes for him.
He'll be the king of the fucking homeless.
The bear
over
just
there.
fucking turns homeless and
Yeah. Like, ask me for a cigarette when I walk out of my front door for the day.
That's how Charles got here the whole time.
Yeah.
homeless bear.
Well, I mean, like we're talking about like dropping bears for the military, dude. It's like Wojciech, dude, or Wotek. He's this fucking bear that was adopted in World War II by the what is it, the Polish army, dude.
And they trained him?
Yeah, they trained him, dude. They brought him to fucking combat, dude. Like straight
Like
up
a Belgian?
World War II combat. The fucking Polish were strapping ammo cans on this motherfucker and sending him to go so they can resupply people. Because, like, you know, World War One, they're trapping like horses and mules and shit. And be like, go. Like, no one's afraid of a horse or a mule, but you attach it to a fucking bear. Like,
Yeah, that's getting wherever you need it to go.
Some fucking Nazi like, this will get seven. Is that a fucking bear? Dude, what is that, dude? It's just ripping through, just crawl through barbed wire. It's covered in blood, just fucking smoking dudes on its way to drop off ammo. That's badass.
That would
dude.
be gnarly.
Yeah, that's it.
That would be something cool to see.
Yeah, man, gotta make the movie, dude.
A sight to see for sure.
You could probably capture a bear, yeah.
Such a sight. to
Give you like $20.
see,
Yeah.
You
Yeah, I bet.
son of a
For sure,
bitch.
yeah.
Throwing that on Marty. Dude.
Bitch-ass bear.
Bitch ass bear.
Fucking
Bitch.
bitch ass bear.
Little bitch.
These bears.
Fucking Yogi. Boo boo.
This podcast has got
Name Boo Boo.
Hey, boo boo.
Boo Boo the bear.
Fuck boo boo.
I'd probably give it a
That's
name
all
like
bear.
I'd give it like a bear, like a nickname, like a pit bull, dude. Just be like, this is Princess.
Oh,
My 1,500-pound
Yeah.
Kodiak grizzly bear.
that's a big fucking thing, dude. Like, imagine 1,500 pounds of just like pure like.
Pure
Teeth.
muscle.
Have you
Pure
seen
muscle.
a grizzly bear move in person?
No,
Not
not
like
like
that.
Like,
I have.
like been in person and seen one running?
I saw
Well-
a bear. Yeah,
Yeah, I saw one in
but yours was a
Bolak's
black bear.
cage.
he was
In
still
Bolak's
pretty big.
cage.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
talking.
He was like, he couldn't even turn around in
Yeah.
that motherfucker, barely.
Bro, I'm talking. I mean, I've seen black bears plenty. I've seen a grizzly bear fucking once, dude, and it was moving at top speed, and they're fucking scary.
They're so fast.
They're so fast,
They run
dude.
like 35 miles an hour.
Cause like, you know, I hear stories of like people like getting attacked by bears, and I'm like, oh, I must have tripped, and the bear like got him, dude, and like they're so strong, they probably just like crunch through him, dude. Then you were like, oh, they run at like 35 fucking miles an hour, dude. Like, what?
And
It's
you
a
can't
little
climb
insane.
a tree. You can't do
No, you
nothing.
can't. You
They're
cannot
on
run
you,
from
like,
a bear. No way.
There's only one thing you can do when you're running from a bear, and that's die.
Yeah.
Like-
or be faster than the fat guy next to you.
yeah.
That's why we always went hiking.
Got his ass.
That's why I would go.
That's why me
hiking
and
with-
Randy would go hiking in the mountains.
Oh, they're like, you want to go hiking? You're all looking like, oh yeah, I go.
Oh, I can cover
Yeah,
your I can run
I
way
got these
faster
guys.
than you.
I'm good.
Here's your
Shitty
vest
dad.
of honey and steaks.
That's why I never went camping with my own family, but Randy used to always take me camping. For sure.
And if,
can
you,
outrun
and if
you.
you can outrun them, you got to outrun them. You got to make sure you could trip.
Well,
over, like-
one time me and Randy were up in the mountains and we like heard a bear.
You're just
and-
bringing fat guys with you to the mountains.
but dude, because I was a fat guy, dude, I fucking rolled. I slid down we slid down the mountain.
Yeah.
And
We
I was
saw a
fatter.
bear. We legit saw
Yeah,
a bear,
and I ran, and I was fat, and I believe I got to the bottom first.
I was
Yeah.
fat.
because my weight pushed me to the bottom of sliding.
Just gravity doesn't count, man. Flat ground.
So on flat ground, yes, the bear would get me, but
Yeah.
But on a
going
mountain.
downhill,
But Newton's
Think you're
law
good?
of physics, bro?
Yeah. Oh, before we wrap, because we got 9 minutes left, dude. I gotta know about you getting shot. Are you-
Okay. Yeah. So,
I kind of want to shoot him right now.
not so funny story, but funny story.
I got you. Hold on.
it's good.
Check it out.
Oh, no.
Oh shit! I'm gonna have flashbacks.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Well, I bought a firearm.
Mm-hmm.
We'll say on Saturday.
The black market,
Yeah, black market.
dark web.
Yeah, and where I get my child porn, but
Whoa,
buy a gun.
Caca.
We go out, shoot it. It's fine, and then like halfway through shooting, it starts jamming up, and I take it home, clean it, whatever, and get to my dad's house, and I'm showing my dad the gun. I unloaded it, dry fired. It was fine. Give him the gun. He gives it back. I put the mag back in. The slides back. Put the mag back in.
Dropped one in.
Drop it, and then it must have put one in.
Oh, guaranteed.
I like crossed my legs and fucking grabbed the gun from him, and bam, that was
Oh man.
yeah,
You know what's really funny is the only time I've ever accidental discharge was the exact same way.
yeah.
The exact same way. I'd gotten my 9, and then I was I'd handed it to somebody, and then put the mag back in, and then I just
Yeah,
was like
not thinking about it.
Yeah, not thinking about it.
Dropped
Racked it,
it, yeah.
and then it went off, and I was like, I gotta fix the wall.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
real
Well,
upset.
what was it like though when Like, what were you feeling? Like, what was it like when you accidentally shot yourself?
Yeah, I had my leg crossed. The gun goes off. I don't really know what happens. I know like the gun goes off. It was loud.
Yeah.
Of course, we were in like a room not
Yeah.
much bigger than this. The gun goes off, and for a split second, I like don't know anything. I stand up just because the gun went off. I stand up, and as soon as I stand up, my leg from like the waist down was completely numb.
Mm-hmm.
And I look down, see blood on the inside of my leg, and I'm like, oh fuck. And I was telling you for a minute earlier, I was like, okay, so I might have like a minute, maybe 30 seconds before I just fall over and die.
Yeah.
And most fucked up thing about this is I'm sitting next to my dad. I almost shot my dad. If the gun was like up like an inch more, I would have shot my dad, which he just had COVID. So he was like sitting on the couch with an oxygen tank and an oxygen tank. And I
Put a fucking hole in your dad.
I almost shot my dad.
Or the oxygen tank, and you guys all.
Blow everybody up.
No, but like there's like family in the living room and stuff, and like it goes off, and I stand up, and I'm like, oh shit! Like it's kind of like a weird. It's hard to explain. Like
I shot myself.
Yeah, I shot my.
Did that
I
just
fucking
happen?
shot myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then like my leg was numb. I look down, see blood, and I'm like, okay, yeah, this is super real. For a minute, like just during a minute, I'm like, okay, I might like fall over and fucking die.
Yeah. Hit your full mortal artery. Dude.
Yeah. So, well, turns out I don't die. I hop out to my truck on one leg. I have a belt on. I pull the fucking belt off, wrap it around my leg, and like tie it as tight as I can. Have a sweater, pull the sweater off, wrap it around my leg, just try to stop the bleeding.
Yeah.
Do you drive yourself?
No, so Savannah drives. She's way more freaked out than I was. I was like, okay, keep it together. So she's fucking hysteric. Like she's in full hysterics.
He's fucking gonna die.
So she worked for 911 dispatch. She knows where the ambulance pulls up to. So we skip the main entrance to the ER and like pull up to where the ambulance goes. And she gets out, knocks on the door, and I'm like opening the door slowly and like hobbling out because I have a fresh gunshot.
Yeah.
And she's at the door banging on it, screaming. So she and I'm like, Savannah, come help me. So she comes around, fucking puts her arm, like I put my arm over her. We go up to the door and they're like, what's wrong, miss? What's wrong? They thought something was wrong with her. And she was like, no, I'm fine. He shot himself. So,
Damn, bro.
Oh my God.
yeah.
Did they think that she thought she shot you?
Yeah, no, they thought something was wrong with her because she was like banging on
Freaking
her,
out,
screaming.
and you're all, like, calm.
And I'm like trying to get out of the truck and make my way to the door, and she's the one banging at it. But
That shit's gnarly.
That's fucking intense.
yeah,
dude.
it is. Yeah.
Didn't you say that you were watching a football game and they sewed you up and shit in time for you to watch the end of it?
We get there, watch kickoff, and I shoot my leg. Go to the hospital, get fucking taped up and stuff, and get back and watch the end of the game.
So you were back at home by the end of the
I
game.
was back at home by the end of the
That's
game.
insane.
So you can get shot.
And go to the hospital, come back and watch the end of the game. And I was like, oh, cool, the Raiders won.
Yeah, my buddy shot himself in the hand, and I ended up going to jail. It was fucked up. Nobody bailed me out either. I was like, all right, I'm chilling.
Yeah. Damn, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
Bro, when I was a kid, I used to stay at my aunt's house in Longview all the time, which is about 45 minutes to the north in Washington. And for those of you who listen and watch and are from the Portland greater area or Vancouver and know what Longview is, you know it's fucking bad, dude. The entire city from top to bottom is trash. It's bad. And I'd go visit my aunt all the time, stay out there, go sleep on the couch, which is in the living room, which is right facing the front door, right? And her boyfriend, or off and on boyfriend, would come over every so often, and I'd be like, oh hey Tom, good to see you, whatever. And then I'd be like, oh, what's up? And he would be like, yeah, I just came from my bar, because he used to go to the same bar like every day and have a couple drinks or whatever. And one night I was sleeping on that fucking couch, and the front door was like, and it's just I wake up to like the front door being open at fucking 1 in the morning. So,
Little
so
you jumps
I'm
up, like-
terrified. So like open my eyes and I pull my blanket down, dude, and I look, and there's just this figure just standing in the door, and I was like, well, this is my death. So I'm gonna die, dude. He's gonna come in and he's gonna fucking beat me to death, and that's gonna be it, dude. I'm just waiting, and I hear Freddy, and I'm like, Tom, you know, like, what's up, man? You know what's going on? He goes, I need you to wake your aunt up. And I'm like, why? And he goes, I got stabbed. And I'm like, okay. And I fucking get up. I'm like, hey! He fucking got, you know, like, get up.
This is like Uncle Ray stuff.
And my,
Yeah.
dude, my aunt wakes up, dude. Mind you, it's still dark in there. My aunt turns on the light. From top to bottom, this guy is covered in blood.
Oh God.
And I'm like, oh my God. He got stabbed 16 fucking times.
Jesus Christ.
Just
In a
walking
bar
in the door.
fight, knocked the guy out after getting stabbed 16 times, walked 5 blocks to my aunt's house, and knocked on the door.
Jeez.
See, my dad used to wake us up in the morning and be like, I can't work this fucking remote. Damn, bro, fucking every morning, like, Dad, it's the same buttons as it was yesterday. Oh, but like, I'll do it for you. I guess.
Yeah, it's the same thing, dude.
Yeah.
That's how it felt, dude.
Fuck.
Yeah,
Is anyone
yeah.
else dripping sweat?
Yeah,
We're about out of time.
We're
too,
about at
actually.
the end.
Yeah, we're at the end.
Yeah,
Thanks
hey.
so much for joining us on this week's episode of The Doc. We did it. The Mexico boys are here.
505.
505. Yes, sir. You can follow us at the Doc.com pod on Instagram, TikTok. Check it out. We're out there. Go listen to Hans Graves and Omens because we're out there every week, baby. H.G.O podcast. And it's on everything. Check it out. If you want to follow me, you can directly on Instagram and TikTok at I Hunt the Haunted, and I'll pass it off to my left.
Thank you. I had a great time. It's fucking so hot in here that I wish I was dead.
Yeah, dude, it's bad.
sucks.
It's hot.
It is hot.
Yeah.
You're gay.
Follow me on Instagram at Ghetto Feather. Michael doesn't have anything, but
You
we have
could look up Wizard Music.
Oh yeah.
Check it out. Check it
no,
out. Check it
ain't
out.
no space.
WIZRD
Music.
music on YouTube.
Randall.
You
All right,
know-
Charles.
Chola.
Nah.
Chola.
No, I don't
Charlie
need-
Haggard.
I don't need to plug my shit.
Have a good
At
night.
Charlie Haggard.
Been plugged all night.
Thank you,
The
everyone.
motherfuckers of the apocalypse.
Everybody, Doc.
Hey, we're Doc in here. What the fuck, man?
Wait.
do
Okay, now you put your hands up
Okay,
like
hold
that. See?
on. Here we go. This way. There we go. Okay. You give me your right hand.
You can't go too high though. See?
You gotta dock this
All
way.
right, we're fucking.
Okay, yeah. There it is. We're all
This is
connected.
fun.
We're Doc in here.
Deuces.
Fuck
Peace out.
out of this room, dude.
Yeah.